And now, Negative 43 TV begins another broadcast day. As usual, we begin with a hello. I'll welcome Blue Devil to the show, although technically he's not here right now. Yes, indeed, I'm looking at a great big zero. Now I'm looking at a 3. So, anyway, Blue Devil gets the first hello. And bow your heads. You know the drill. It's time for the prayer, but not before the disclaimer here on Negative 43 TV on this Thursday.
The views and opinions expressed in the media or comments on this channel are those of the speakers or authors and do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcaster, which is Negative 43 TV. Due to the social nature of this broadcasting channel, videos may contain content copyrighted by another entity or person. This channel's owner claims no copyright to said content. The broadcaster of this channel cannot be held accountable for the copyrighted content. The broadcaster of this channel is a messenger and sharer of information and strives to verify, but cannot warrant the accuracy of copyrights or completeness of the information on this channel. If you have a complaint about something or you find your content is being used incorrectly, please contact the broadcaster prior to making a copyright claim. Any infringement was not done on purpose and will be rectified to all parties' satisfaction.
And here it comes. Yes, that is actually, I promise you, that is my email address, richbaritone at mail.com. Hello to Mrs. Robinson and hello to John Cole. You're here just in time for the prayer. Be solemn, everyone. Come on now, you can do it.
Just understand, man. Pray for me, bro. Real talk. Matter of fact, I'm going to pray right now. As much as I can. But Lord, please help me and give me the strength to be able to take on and handle all of this spiritual you-know-whats that they're sending at me. Please give me the strength to stand in your name. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of you-know-what. Right? Or you-know-what, and your staff, they comfort me.
Indeed, you're you-know-what.
And just stick with me. Please, Lord Jesus Christ, stick with me through all of this. Through the temptation, through all of the evil that's coming at me. Please bring karma and justice and true righteousness to this situation. Please, as you have never left my side, continue to back me and support me in my cause for doing your work on this planet. Please support me and give me the resources I need. Please bring me people that are going to donate and support me financially. Please bring me the money and tools to do your work on this planet.
Oh, he sounds like a really, really, really retarded Kenneth Copeland, doesn't he?
Make sure that I stop these people from child.
Wait, I just described Kenneth Copeland. Maybe I should try again sometime soon.
Hold on. God, please help my soul to be at peace. Please help me just be able to learn how to deal the best way possible and not allow evil, malicious energies to affect my peace, my state of mind. Please protect me. And I know that you are there with me. I know that you support everything that I am doing in your name. Again, please help me. Give me strength where I do not have it to stand up to these oppressed.
You know, this is one of those videos, apparently, that for me, there is no safe time to have a sip of coffee or drink anything. It's really, really risky. Logie Berra is here. Please welcome.
To these evil people, to this system again, please give me all the tools, resources, and people to back me in my effort to completely stop child and to protect the youth and to protect these people from everything that's going on that they're unaware of and cannot protect themselves from. Please help me and give me the strength, God, to push forward in the midst of confusion, in the midst of my anxiety, my frustration, and my not knowing what's going to happen to me next. Just continue to supply me with the faith I need to continue to hold on to you at all costs. And please guide me through this hell. All right? Please.
I love this
just continue
so
to be there and just give me the strength I need to overcome what we all know is going on spiritually behind closed doors. You know, the wicked will never win. They lost the minute they were wicked. They lost the minute they were evil. And I just want to say that I love you, God. I love you, Jesus Christ. Thank you for providing me with the beautiful life that I have lived. Give me, you know, more and more time. Continue to make me immortal in your name, and have me know, not think, not doubt, but know that I am immortal and
that I am immortal. That one's almost getting choked out for me. I am immortal. Boy, you know, if the Golden Gates actually exist and St. Peter sitting there or whoever, you're not getting in. You know who is, however, is Chief Beef Loco. How you doing, sir?
I am inconquerable because I stand in the name of righteousness, in your name, in the name of Yahweh, in the name of God. I stand up to all of these evil people, all right, by myself, and I'm never by myself because you are with me. You and the millions of ancestors that support me, the voice, I'm the voice of the voiceless. Just continue to give me the resilience and strength and just everything. Supply me with all the tools that I need to do this. Please help me to build this entire company business idea into a full-scale agency operation to truly stop all of these evil, wicked people's plans and plots for me and for our planet. Please help me to protect everyone here. And, you know, just give me the power. You know, truly, I need your power, I need your guidance, and I need you. I am aware I cannot do this by myself. It is too much for me to handle, and it takes a lot, but this is way too much for me. You know, so I call out to your name, God, Jesus Christ, please, I am begging you.
Welcome back to Blue Devil. If you were here at the very, very beginning, I welcomed Blue Devil to the show because he was here before we went on the air live, but then he left. And now he's back, so everything's good with the world.
To help me get through this. Help me save my life, please. Heal me. Help me. Give me the way. I know you will provide the way. Provide me a way for me to scale through this matrix, through every challenge and obstacle that it provides, and just give me the strength and resilience necessary. Clear the path for me as you have done. Continue to protect me, and just know that every step I take is divine and in your name. Amen.
Feel the pain. Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Richbartone, and Negative 43 TV is live for Thursday, February 6th, 2025. I have two more hellos for you. Who is Johnny J is here, and our man Crazy Horse joins us as well. Well, as you can tell by the title, we are going to look at this truly historic, ultimately epic interview between Sticky TT6 and his panel. And, well, you know what's going to happen here, don't you? Yes, indeed. It's Ashes. Ashes is going to happen all over Tyree Sneed right here, right now. It's just going to be so much fun. So let me put that on the stage. It's so great we have to get right into it, but before we do, you will find in the description box of this stream right here, you will find a link to Sticky TT6's channel, so you can go subscribe, and you will also find a link to the video that we are about to watch. We're going to pick this up at the very, very, very beginning of the interview. It's the 1 hour, 7 minute, 30-second mark of this show. And this is absolutely fascinating. And you were there. You know what I'm talking about. It's Negasonic middle-aged dickhead who was, in fact, on this panel on this historic evening. So from February 3rd, just a few days ago, it's Ashes tells all about Batman Sneed, an exclusive interview at God's Lethal Soldier. It's time to hit the candy-colored button, kids. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
He lifted all those goddamn fucking stones. He built the pyramids himself.
So I asked Ashes if we could talk just a little bit about Joey, if you guys are interested in hearing some of the story. I wanted to ask her ahead of time. And she said, sure. So
everybody, please welcome Shamrock. And Shamrock was on this historic panel as well.
Ashes,
I want to hear about her ex scaring Joey and making him scream like a girl.
He didn't scare him. He actually dragged him out the truck and hit him.
what kind of hit was it? Like, punch to the head?
He's a squirmy little fucker.
Did he fight back at all?
No, he jumped up, screamed. John thought he hit me the way he screamed. He was like, shut up. What the fuck? I didn't even hit you. And I was just standing there like, what the fuck? And he turned back and Joey was already down to the corner. I've never seen anybody hit that block so fast.
Oh,
And
so that's
he
his
looked at
version.
me and he goes, oh my God, I just hit a woman.
So that's his version of screaming on him.
Hey,
like I said, man, I'm not muted, bro. Quit trying to trick me.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass when people do that, isn't it? Anyway, I agree with Blue Devil. Shout out to Elle Frost. We certainly hope that she shows up for this show. It's a good one. A lot of you, almost all of you, have heard all of this before, but this just has to be put out there so he cannot escape it. He can't get away from this. It's the truth. It's actual. It's not good for Tyree Sneed, though. Not at all. Love you too, Shamrock. Here we go. Come on.
He is the mute champ right now on this channel, though. Like I said, man. Okay, so I was just curious. So like, how did it all start with Joey for you? Like, was it a deliberate, just a troll, or was this just like, so you knew him in real life?
My phone, everyone.
I'm not too familiar with
no.
Ash's saga.
Okay, so everybody's heard this already.
There's a lot of new people in the community that don't
know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, 2017, 2018, I was in the a few like YouTube chats and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow we had started talking. And to be honest with you, I don't even remember half of it because I was fucked up, like really fucked up.
Yeah.
I was doing heroin really bad. I know that's horrible to say. And I don't know. I felt bad for a little bit. Like everybody was hating on this kid, this and that.
Indeed, it's the ultimate dog, and he's here right now. It's the real Tyree Sneed coming to you on his channel, Tyree Sneed, Sneedville. Speaking of which, if you're not subbed, what's your problem?
And I was in a really bad relationship with my ex-husband, and I thought, you know what, whatever, cool. And this motherfucker, after knowing somebody for a month, took a Greyhound bus to Michigan and had me pick him up. He called me at like 6:30 in the morning and was like, hey, come and scoop me up. I'm going to be at the Greyhound station in like an hour.
Yes, indeed. Totally uninvited. Yeah, that's this figures. He's thinking not just sex, he's thinking food and shelter too. But That's way behind the sex
I
part.
was like, are you fucking kidding me? But I went
That's
down there. I
fucking
picked him
nuts.
up. He was scared as shit. Well, I just drove him around for a little bit because I wasn't gonna take him to my house. Are you insane? He's a nutbag.
Yeah.
And I actually took him to the methadone clinic. I dosed, and then I fucking just drove him around. Like, how stupid is that? Like, this is crazy. And I ended up taking him to my mom's, and I was like, yo, mom, I just want to chill here for a little bit so that John doesn't know anything. And she's like, what the fuck? What, da 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 da. He stunk, bro. He stunk so bad. My little brother gave him a pair of clothes, and he came out of the shower and he still stunk. And my brother was like, you just go ahead and keep those, bro. I don't want them back.
Now that's nasty. You take a shower, you still stink, and then the brother says, nah, keep those fucking clothes. I don't know what kind of bugs or unnatural greases that you're rubbing all over what used to be my shirt and pants. No, it's all yours. Yeah. He just doesn't get it. He doesn't ever get it. It's so much fun.
Yeah, the shower and he still stunk.
What did your family
imagine.
say to you
Stunk,
about
bro.
him when you had him there?
Huh?
What did your mom say? What did your mom say?
My mom was horrified. He had green hair. He was scrawny as fuck. I probably weighed more than him. It was horrible.
This was during, y'all seen the video where he has the green hair and he's talking about, tell me what I did. That was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what he looked
that was
like
to
when
me.
he showed up.
Okay.
That was to me. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, John ended up coming over, and I told my little brother's wife, I said, hey, go stall him. Now I'm going to come out. And she was like, okay, whatever. Well, she told John I wasn't home. Well, my shoes and a man's pair of shoes are sitting right there.
Ooh.
So he left. I got out. I friggin' started the car, my truck up. He came out. He was like, oh, I'm going to lock the door. I go ahead and lock the door. I don't give a fuck. Before I can even get the car and drive, John slammed up, jumped out of the Jeep, and ran over, grabbed him out of the motherfucking truck window.
And this was years and years ago, Crazy Horse. Can you imagine where he's at right now? Can you imagine? The only thing I would ask at this point, do you remember the picture of the socks? I should put it into my StreamYard so I could put it up, but I like it when people don't vomit while watching my show because they're watching my show. And that's not going, those feet, those socks, it's not going to help you keep your dinner down.
Couldn't get him out. So he crawled over me screaming. I finally opened my door. I'm like, go, go, go. John came over, grabbed him, punched him one time. He screamed like a woman. Like it was a mix between like a horror movie and like it was so bad. It sounded like a woman in a horror movie.
Now, what was John's reasoning for do that? Did he know about Tyree beforehand?
No, it was a man in the truck.
Yeah.
It was a man
I don't
in the
blame him.
truck.
Don't blame him at all.
And
Fuck
it
no.
was fucking so ridiculous. Oh my God, it was so funny. It wasn't funny because then he called the police and the police came and he was in the back of the cop car and John's like, if this motherfucker gets me arrested, bitch. And I was like, oh my God, well, what do I do? So I told the cops, get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody doing nothing. My mom finally came out and was like, there was no nonsense going on. These neighbors are crazy, whatever. Tyree didn't want to get out of the back of the cop car. They literally had to tell him to get out because he was so scared. He wanted to ride back to the fucking Greyhound station.
Damn. So it was relatively short-lived then, his time with you.
Okay, so like I said, I was messed up on drugs. Okay.
So your heroin is marked safe from Joey.
Huh?
I'm sorry, but
Ignore him. Go ahead.
Never mind.
No, what did you say?
I said your heroin is marked safe from Joey. Bad joke.
Yeah, he's just joking
Congratulations on
around.
getting better. No.
Yeah, definitely.
And a miss slider on the outside corner. They can't all be zingers, kids. Believe me, I know.
So how long would you say? I'm sorry. How long
No,
would
that's
you
fine.
say
I
that?
didn't understand it. I'm sorry.
How long
Oh,
would
it
you
is,
say
that's
that you had him around? Do you think maybe a couple days or maybe a
Well,
day?
no, I came down to Texas because he sent me. Okay. Do you guys know about the oil money?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've heard about it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, he
You
kept
mean the
telling me
oil
about
money
this
for
oil
life?
money. This oil. That guy, shut up, bro.
Mhm.
He kept telling me about
Right.
this oil money, this oil money, this oil money. And in my
I'll be right back. Mrs. Baritone just got in from work, and I'm going to go say hi and all the husbandly things. I'm not even sure that's a word, but that's the way I put it. Negative 43 TV. I won't be long.
fucking head, I was like, bro, this is free money. What the fuck? So he was like, oh, if you come down here and be with me, I'll cash this in and we'll be set. And I'm thinking it's a lot of fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
So I contacted my sister. My sister was living in Houston. She's like, yeah, come on, bitch, come on. I get down here and he cashed a $20,000 fucking thing for 10 grand because he wanted it right then, right there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So this was like a monthly money that he would get, and instead of
Yeah, I think it
getting
was like
his payments,
$400 a month.
okay,
It was
I think it was like
investments, and he was getting
$450 a month.
residuals. He was getting
Sorry.
residuals on that investment every
Yeah.
month.
okay,
So
Yeah.
it was like $20,000 worth of investments, and he was getting residuals. But he sold it immediately because that's how he always sells shit for like 50% of what it was worth.
Yeah.
So if he hadn't have sold it, I'm just curious. So if he had not have sold it, he would be getting an extra additional $400 a month for the rest of
Absolutely.
his
Yes, sir.
life. For the rest of his life.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
That is ridiculous.
You're welcome,
Who
guys.
does that?
Someone who's desperate.
Yeah.
Bro, he literally sat there and said on a live stream, he was like, if you just come down here and be with me, I'll buy you all the heroin you want. You can fuck any guy you want. Just come home. I swear to God, ask that guy, ask Shivy, ask Frost,
Yeah,
ask
Oh,
Gary.
yeah.
one of the things when I really realized what a piece of shit he was when he told her that, yeah, I'll buy you all the heroin you want. And then he wanted her to sleep with him outside, like on the sidewalk in front of a bus station.
Yeah.
Not
So
happening.
that was during the stop fucking other guys.
No, that was Roxy, I think.
Oh, okay. Damn. Okay, so
Now,
you
he didn't
guys.
care if Ashes fucked other guys.
Wow.
No, he just wanted me.
Yeah,
I've
just show up every
any
now
way
and
he
then.
could have it.
I've always called him the simp gimp, Ashes, and he's
He's
like the
something.
world's for me watching him. I've always believed that he's the world's biggest simp. You know.
Well, that
And-
guy calls him the king of second chances because he would sit there and cuss me out for not agreeing with him. And then 20 seconds later, he'd be like, I'm sorry, please. Da, 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 da. You can ask Frost, Chiv, anybody. I have a screenshot somewhere where it's 205 fucking messages on my phone.
Oh yeah. He
It's
spurred out
crazy.
on me. We had his number in the Discord, and I hit him up, and he started texting me. Well, I called him. He didn't answer. Then I called him. He answered and just sat there quietly. He hung up. Next thing you know, just text started flying in. I couldn't even
Ooh.
keep up with them. I'm like, holy shit, dude.
No, he's a nut.
Shamrock did that when she did the Christina thing a few months back, and we got like 128 messages like in a couple of hours. It was nuts.
Yeah, I think he had sent like it was probably about 10 texts per minute. I'm sitting here thinking, how does somebody type that fast?
He's doing that incremental typing.
Yeah,
Bro, it's nuts.
it really is. Damn.
But yeah, you think about it now. He's bragging about his $200 YouTube check every 2 or 3 months when he had 400 guaranteed every month, and he sold it.
Yeah, every month for the rest of your life. I mean,
Yeah.
it's 400, but still, that's that's $100 a week. That that goes a little ways. That helps out, especially when you get it, forever. I would never sell that. Hell no.
So I also want to give some props to our girl Frost. you got with Ashes behind the scenes.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Always props to Frost, always. I am back, and CIA Hole showed up in my absence. Welcome to the show again. There's Negasonic, middle-aged dickhead. He's live. Let me see. If it's face your biggest fears, we're going to stay where we're at, but that doesn't mean don't keep me up to date by all means. I mean, if he clocks out over something, we'll leave this.
And help her out, getting her away from Joey, getting her back on her feet, that sort of thing. And
Yeah.
so,
100%.
that's one of the reasons he
You and
hates
Shibby
Frost.
offered the help too, though. Don't exclude you guys.
We did, but I will say at the beginning, we weren't sure where you were coming from. We didn't know your situation. And so I didn't really like it.
Here is a comment from his current live stream. It's from Street Ball is going to pay me handsomely. Boy, that one got picked up quickly, didn't it? Shout out to you, Ace, Christina, Shamrock, and
you
Rich.
too much to begin with because you were like with Joey and all this other stuff. But then Frost is like, no, look, I know what's going on. Just chill. We got this. And I was like, all right, cool. Then as we got to know you later, it's like, oh, okay, she is cool. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, Frost was the one that was really working point. But yeah, after the fact, we were like, hey, you need anything, hit us up, let us know.
Wow, that's amazing. Well,
But yeah,
thank you.
He
Go
hates
ahead.
Frost because not only did Frost take Ashes away from him, they also, her and Ashes talked him into selling the oil money. So now he's got nothing.
Yeah, that is nuts. And Ashes, I just want to say thank you. I don't know if anybody else has any questions for Ashes. If anybody in the chat wants to ask him legit questions for Ashes about Joey. If not, I'm good with what
Oh,
we
you
heard
guys want to
there.
hear another funny
Yeah, it's
story?
just amazing.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I want to hear
shit,
some stories.
All right, let me step in here before she starts the story to say that, boy, it's tough for me to pick a spot here. It's like, I feel like any place that I want to make a smart ass comment, let's say, I don't want to interrupt the flow. It's just hard to pick my spots today.
It's awesome.
When
Go.
Joey came up to Houston to see me, I gave him the wrong address,
Mhm.
but I gave him the right
Oh.
street. Well, coincidentally, my sister's ex-husband had gotten into a fight with the neighbor, so the police were at the house, and we were all standing in the front yard. So when he came, he seen me and came up. Well, he stayed at the house for 2 days. I think he had like $1,600 on him. I think I rolled him for like 600. And then
Nice.
I finally got sick of him, and I called someone over. I ended up doing stuff with that person, and he got really pissed off and was like, well, I'm gonna leave, like trying to bluff me out and to get me to like beg him to stay. And I was like, good, go. And my sister was in the garage drinking her coffee, and he came out, he swung the door open, came out and goes, you'll be sorry, bitch, you'll be sorry, I'm telling everybody, I'm going on my platform and I'm telling everybody. I said, tell him you got a small dick and it don't work good. And my sister goes, oh my God, Ashley, shut the fuck up.
Well, that's as good a line as any, too. Kenny P's here, everyone.
And he
This
turned
is
around.
good.
He
This is
made that, like,
loaded.
you know how he does that with his arms? He turned around and screamed, you're just mad because I'm the richest man in the world. And my sister literally spit coffee on the fucking garage floor.
Damn.
It was good.
So we have a question here.
Yeah, coffee and listening to Tyree Sneed content, let alone hearing it live. Yeah, that's a dangerous situation. That if you spit it on the ground, you're lucky. You could put that through your nose real easy. Big Beard Theory is here.
Like I said, man wants to know if he's going to be okay, honey. But
I hope the fuck not.
well, not Joey. Like I said, man wants to know if Like I Said Man will be okay.
Oh, I hope so.
Well,
He's the
yeah,
mute game
everything's gonna be just fine, dude. I promise.
champion here. I hope he'll be all right.
Have you walked through
Not
any
you,
spider webs?
Easy. Yeah, if you walked into spider webs, you might not be all right. Blue Devil says, question: did Joey ever hint at being into butt
Nobody
stuff
did
when
fucking
he was
swallow
with
his own
you?
cum.
Ew.
Okay, you heard that. I heard that. All of us have heard it before, and we are going to listen to it without my big mouth. I just thought that as this story approaches, what better time to smoke them if you got them on Negative 43 TV? 45 minutes after the hour, 15 minutes till the top of the next hour.
Damn.
Oh shit.
I
Oh
didn't mean to
shit.
scream that, you guys.
And Lobster's here too.
I'm sorry. I'm
I've
so
never
sorry.
heard anyone scream.
In
Swallow your own
fact,
cum before.
for your safety and convenience, we're going to go back with about a 35-second lead in to this entire thing. Yes, Lobster, your timing is exquisite here. It really is.
Swung the door open, came out and goes, "You'll be sorry, bitch. You'll be sorry. I'm telling everybody. I'm going on my platform and I'm telling everybody." I said, tell them you got a small dick and it don't work good. And my sister goes, "Oh my God, Ashley, shut the fuck up." And he turned around. He made that, like, you know how he does that with his arms? He turned around and screamed, "You're just mad because I'm the richest man in the world." And my sister literally spit coffee on the fucking garage floor.
Damn.
It was good.
So we have a question here. Like I said, man wants to know if he's going to be okay, honey. But
he's going to be okay. Meanwhile, Pete the Grinder wants to say hi. There, good. Now just go away.
But,
I hope the fuck not.
Well, not Joey. Like I said, man wants to know if Like I Said Man will be okay.
Oh, I hope so.
He's the mute game champion here. I hope he'll be all right.
Have you walked through
Not
any
you,
spider webs?
Easy. Yeah.
I love that the mute game has migrated from here onto Sticky Show. RTS plays it every now and again. It's great. It really is. Oh, hey, Sticky. I can't wait till he gets here. He was muted for 11 minutes the other evening. At least he admitted to it. That's good.
If you walked into spider webs, you might not be all right.
I mean, not that he couldn't admit to it, but you know what I'm saying.
Blue Devil says, question, did Joey ever hint at being into butt
Nobody
stuff
did
when
fucking
he was
swallow
with
his
you
own
at-
cum.
Here we go.
Ew.
Damn.
I didn't mean to scream that, you guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'd scream
I'm
it.
I've
so
never
sorry.
heard anyone scream, "Swallow your own cum" before until now.
She's been holding on to that one for a while.
Oh my God.
My channel will be deleted tomorrow. I'm just kidding.
Sorry,
I'm just
guys.
kidding.
I
No,
didn't mean
it's
to
fine.
scream.
It's fine. No, so
She's got
I
a couple more in the chamber.
I
Oh
guess-
my God.
Shut up.
he Chris Chan
That was funny.
himself, and yeah, let's hear some more about that. Try to keep it somewhat clean. Though,
Okay.
but you know,
So
as clean as we can.
okay, he would call at like all
Oh,
times of the
Slevin.
day to
Sorry,
ask
hold
me
on.
if I could help him out. And I was like, no, that's creepy. I'm at work, da da da. He literally called my work and said that it was a family emergency and that I needed to call so and so back. So I called the number that they gave me, and it was him. And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So when I got home, I called and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? What's going on in your head?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking about you. Da, 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 da." Well, I'm sitting there like, fine, whatever, dude. He's sitting there, and
Mm-hmm.
he goes, "Tell me what you want me to do." And I was like, "Really?" He goes, "Oh yeah, I'm almost there." I go, "Okay." I go, "When you nut in your hand and fucking swallow it." And this motherfucker goes, "Okay."
He just went for it, huh?
Bro, I was like, "Oh my God."
Didn't even hesitate. No weird
Didn't
look.
even-
No
Well, he sat
nothing.
there and told everybody he's into fruit and ari porn.
I don't even know what that is. What?
A chick with dick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nari
oh
porn?
wow.
What?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard that he
Chick with
was.
the dick, that's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
Like tub girl type of stuff.
Wow.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? That's nothing like Tub Girl.
So I'm definitely tagging his channel with this stream after we get done here. I'm definitely tagging his channel, and
Sometimes you feel like that.
yeah, if you watch
No,
if
we
you watch
don't,
this,
ever.
Sometimes
Joey.
you want to shit in a tub.
you need to.
Sometimes it's me. Ashes,
Joey
does
needs to
he ever
defend his
sing to
honor.
you?
I have songs wrote about me.
Sometimes you feel like a nut because you need the $10 to get something to eat.
I
You
mean, but
still
did he
have 'em?
like when you guys were together? Would he just like try to start serenading you and shit, or being like, "Honey,
Sweetheart, I don't like that type of thing. So no, look, the reason why he would get so mad and make those friggin' videos about screaming at me and this and that was because I wouldn't agree with half the shit he was doing. Like he would say racist stuff or like be nasty or go crazy, and I would be like, "What the fuck are you doing? Have you no sense? Act accordingly." And he'd get upset about it.
Tell me why I said that was wrong.
He did get upset at Frost because he was scared Frost was gonna steal me from him. Like that's how
Didn't she
insecure
kinda,
he is. Really weird.
Didn't she kind of steal you in a way though?
Yes.
He's afraid of his own
Ashes was
shadow.
deliberate.
He absolutely is. We are watching Ashes Tells All About Batman Sneed, an exclusive interview at God's Lethal Soldier. This comes to us courtesy of Sticky TT6. If you look in the description box of this here live stream, you're going to find a link to Sticky's channel so you can subscribe, and you are going to find a link to the video that we are watching right now. This is an absolute jewel that we would not have if it wasn't for Sticky TT6.
Thank you.
Really?
Did he ever
But
ask
now
you
I'm doing
if you think
awesome. So
Did he ever talk about being Batman with you?
no, never. I'd have slapped the dog shit out of him.
Blue Devil says, for real is probably Joey's nutting catchphrase. You're going to need to see the movie Saturday at 3 p.m. on Negative 43 TV. In fact, let me put the Chiron up right now for interview with the nimble fuck.
Well, welcome in, Halfwit. Thanks for
Yeah, that was
stopping
before
by.
he fell down quite that far into the pit of insanity.
We might have
Well,
a
he's
new
been
guy
claiming
here.
Batman for quite a while. Even if you watch some of his older videos, like his
Yeah,
Crown
but he
Vic had a
wasn't-
bat signal on a
but he
bat
wasn't-
symbol on it.
He wasn't doing it publicly though.
No,
True.
not as much.
No,
That's why I
no,
was
no.
wondering.
When I met him, he was sane to the point where he could turn it off in front of certain people. Like in front of certain people, he was a normal person. Like I introduced him to my sister. My niece punched him in the face. My niece was 13 years old, and she was like, "I heard you yell at my auntie," and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," you know, da 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 da. Well, she turned to me and goes, "I want to punch him in the face," and I go, "Well, go ahead." And she cocked back and hit him, and he literally grabbed his face and was like, "Ah, she hit me," and I was like, "Oh well, suck it up."
So
yeah,
he
he
heard
could
her
act
say it
normal.
and he didn't try to use his 52 blocks. He ran out of 52 blocks or what?
I don't
You
know
know,
what the
to
fuck
like
he's doing.
deflect the punch or anything. He didn't put his hand up to deflect the punch. He just let her punch him.
Great question. Just a great question. And all that noise here. Have you ever rolled a joint and started to light it and then realized there was no ashtray in the room? Well, that was my reality just 30 seconds ago. But I fixed it by getting up and getting a fucking ashtray. Negative 43 TV.
Right in the head.
And she said it right in front of him. I want to punch him in the face. I was like, go ahead and do it.
As it turns out, he's
That's
not
love.
actually the fastest human alive.
No,
Yes.
definitely not. Definitely not.
Who knew?
Wow. What a
Yes,
trip,
he made it from the
Ashes.
middle of the block to the corner and around in like less than 5 seconds. I've never seen anybody do that before in my life.
Was he clopping the whole time he ran? Or
I
did
don't
his
know,
shoes
to
actually
be
fit?
honest.
He was
Was he clopping? Was he clippy clopping? You see, DZ's had his influence around here.
I have
That's
no
a good
clue.
question. That guy did
I
his
would like to
shoes
hear it run down
actually
the street.
fit?
Pop, 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 pop.
Was he
Well, he's not.
clippy?
He's not 6'2". I will tell you that. He's 5'8".
So he's shorter. He's shorter than me then.
I'm 5 foot even, and he was only a head taller than me.
Yeah, we've actually got. He got really mad at Jenny one time because she took him to the hospital after he ran into the AC duct and hit his head.
Yes, Nega, I absolutely saw that, and I'll probably save that one for tomorrow because We're really here to hype up the show. Yes, indeed. Interview with a Nimblefuck Saturday at 3 p.m. Sneedville time. That's Eastern Standard Time in the United States. I just can't say it enough. I'm so damned excited. It's so good. I almost released it immediately after I was done with it, but saner heads prevailed at negative 43 TV.
And she was there when they measured his height at the hospital, and he got so pissed because she told everybody he was 5'8".
Well, there's a police report up north because he friggin' wanted to make a report because John hit him.
That's fine.
And did they put his height down on that? How do we get a hold of that?
They took a picture of his ID.
Yes, yes.
You would have to. Jesus, I don't know what day it was.
You'd have to go to
Could you get the records from like the people involved? Because
once again, we have absolute confirmation that Joey Sneed was at the time 5 feet 8 inches tall. The odds are that he's down to about 5'7 3/4 as the hunch on his back continues to grow and continues to push his neck and his head forwards.
I could privately, give people involved's names, but
I think so. Or at least you can get a reference number or a date from it. I don't know.
Did you see Hunch the fuck over Quasimodo a couple seconds ago? That was fun.
Well, they would have to probably have a reference number.
Well, if you could privately message in you're in the Discord, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you could privately message the city, and if you have like the day, I could try to look up police reports of that particular day in that area.
I don't know what day it was.
Yeah, but if you can get the city and whatnot, or if even the year, I think. I don't know. I mean, I could ask William Gloryhole.
That'd be great.
Roseville City in Michigan.
The master of the Freedom of Information Act is William Gloryhole.
Yeah, it's funny. Skip just said that.
The absolute master of that discipline.
Roseville City, Michigan, 2019. We're gonna have to remember that. You're gonna have to hit us in the.
I'll
Discord
send
with
you guys
one.
a thing in Discord.
That'd be great. Is there anything else? One, I know this is weird, but that guy brought it up. Did his shoes fit him, or were they 10 sizes too big when he came?
I didn't check his feet. He was dirty.
He stunk to high heaven, though.
Yeah, and you would be wanting to avoid not just him in general, but you would want to avoid his feet in particular because, good Lord in heaven, that has to be an absolute disaster. And yes, he has, again, bought shoes that are at least 3 sizes too big. That the pair of what look like they're ponies or Vans or something like that, probably Vans, they appear to be at least 3 sizes too big.
I made him shower twice when he came to my sister's.
Okay.
Did he use soap though, or did he just like?
I don't know. I didn't go in there with him.
Hell no.
He probably didn't. He probably just washed and got. Now he's like
The
wet.
water.
But you guys, you want to know
needed a
something?
shower.
Okay, I'm not proud of this, but I was so messed up. The sex with him, he fucks like he's scooting in a chair.
The fact you
Like a dog
almost
scooting on the
pooped
carpet.
before you said that.
Disgusting.
Looks like a dog dragging his ass on the carpet.
Does he make any strange noises like huh?
I wish I would have punched him. Oh God, shut up.
When he's on top? Oh,
Oh, I'd have kicked him in the face.
And pop goes to
you
Batman.
kicked him in the face?
I would have. If he made some crazy sound like that, I'd have kicked him in the face.
But like when he was at your mom's house, was he like walking around doing his little honey haw haw?
Hell no. My mother would have killed him.
Oh my God, this is great.
shit.
Wow, what a
What's
great
up, Slevin?
interview.
What's up, Connie?
You
What's
bet
up,
it is.
Man? Halfwit.
Slevin, Connie, thank you all for being here. Halfwit is new, I believe. Halfwit, are you new to this? He's people who come in here brand new probably wonder what the fuck are these guys thinking? What are they talking about?
What the fuck was I thinking? My
And
God.
on behalf of the greater,
had
You were
excuse.
horny.
on behalf of the greater Sneedville community, we're all proud of where you're at now.
Yeah, we
Thank
are.
you.
100%.
Thank you.
You're in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you're amongst friends here now, so don't you worry.
Absolutely. I stopped drinking. Ashes quit heroin. Her job was harder than mine. It had to be.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Al.
I've been clean and sober for a long time too. I had a pretty bad meth habit when I was young.
I'm sober. The clean part, well, maybe not so much.
But it's been
10-4,
20 years.
copy
I
that. Been
Good
there,
I
for
don't
you.
fuck around
Good
with
shit.
anything besides
Good
smoking
shit.
weed.
You bet. As I like to say, smoking weed doesn't change who I am as a person. Alcohol did that consistently. It's bad stuff. Don't do it, kids.
And cigarettes. I don't even drink anymore. So
Boy, do I regret smoking cigarettes. I wouldn't smoke. I'd do everything else.
Okay.
Ashes,
you know, people
Well,
make
yeah.
mistakes in life, dude. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I'd really go ahead and do everything else. I might take a pass on the crack.
And you
Yeah.
can't hold that against them, especially when they're trying to do something to better themselves. That's just
Thanks,
my
guys.
opinion. But
Hey,
you
Ashes,
got my
did he
respect.
smoke weed when you were with him?
Huh?
Did he ever smoke anything when you were with him, like weed
Hell
or
no.
cigarettes?
Oh God. He was scared of everything.
Oh, that's
We've
cool.
seen him- we've
Freaking
seen him fake
brought
smoke cigarettes
halfwit.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't criticize being afraid of smoking cigarettes because, quite frankly, you should be. And always remember, anything that you can live without, you're better off for it.
Thanks for being here, dude.
Oh, right on.
Ashes,
tried
what
to-
did you guys eat together? What was
I made
What
him
was
take
it
me to
for dinner?
Taco Bell all 2.5 days that he was there.
So a couple of days, and it just traumatized him being around
That coughing in the background, it just sounds so familiar to so many of us
a
here.
woman, a real woman, for a couple of days.
Sweet forever.
I can
Damn.
be intimidating. I'm nice. I'm sweet,
I believe it.
but I can be intimidating.
Yep. We're talking about Joey Simp Gimp Sneed, the Brownsville fake Batman / Batfish.
He would
Catfish
cry
spoiler.
to get me to friggin' like answer his emails and stuff. Like he was a nut, bro. He's a nut.
Wow. Did he oh God, so many questions.
Like I said, man, has while you're searching for your question, Negasonic, like I said, man has a question. Is he
Oh, God.
uncircumcised?
Okay, with that would be a good time to say that this is Negative 43 TV, Sneedville Purgatory. I'm Richbartone. You're watching Negative 43 TV on a Thursday afternoon. It's 2 minutes after the hour, 58 minutes until the top of the next hour. And now the question, the burning question, will be answered, but not before I say hello to Chaos. He's here right now. So let's see what the answer is to, like I said, man's question: is he uncircumcised?
Oh Jesus Christ!
usually that question would be, are you circumcised? Not
Yeah.
uncircumcised. How do
Okay,
you-
he doesn't have an anteater dick, but his dick is disgusting. Like
shaped
flat
like a
out.
Cheeto.
Unfortunately, we've seen it.
Is it
it's
cut or
pink,
not?
It's
Is it cut or
small,
not?
it's pink, and it's like cocked to the side, like weird. Like it's the weirdest fucking thing.
Okay, Chaos. He still smokes cigarettes from time to time. He never inhaled. He's never inhaled a cigarette in his life, and it's the only smart thing that he's ever done. He's still posing, but he's not inhaling. So there you go. Please.
I'm assuming it's little as well.
It's
Sideways
small.
crank?
I wasn't fucking impressed.
This poor fella. We're just
What are you talking
shitting
about?
on
My
you.
dick's biggest. I fuck the best. I'm rich,
Joe-
bitch.
Joey, we're just shitting on you. You know he's gonna watch this, and he's gonna be fucking mad
Oh,
at all of us.
absolutely. He has
We're
to.
shitting on you, Joey.
Oh,
I'll panel you up. You
he's going to watch this, all right. Everybody should make sure that this piece of history, this nugget of gold, is shoved directly up his ass as often as possible. I'll never get sick of this, although this will be the only time I'll run it.
can come up here and defend yourself one of these days, but you
Did he?
won't because you're a fucking coward.
Did he brush his teeth once the whole time he was there, or were you with him?
Oh,
when
that's
you
a
were
great
with him?
question.
To be honest, I don't know. I was
Wow.
was using so bad, like I didn't even pay attention to him. That's why he got mad.
Speaking of cigars, Nega, did you ever find the acid cigars?
Oh, because he was in love with you and you didn't show him any interest.
I didn't give a fuck.
But did he
Yeah.
bring a toothbrush? Did he have one?
I don't think so. He did bring me a present though. A
What was
little
that?
That's sweet.
Nightmare Before Christmas watch, and it had like little Jack and Sally on it. It was cute, but I threw it away.
Boom! Yes, indeed. That's exactly what should have happened to that. Chaos says he never inhaled. I learned something new today. Yeah, just because he never inhaled doesn't mean that he's never swallowed.
Did it
that's-
have a battery?
That was
Did it have
back
a
when
what?
he was going as the he was going by the Skeleton King. Was his
Yeah.
moniker.
Yeah, because I have a Jack Skeleton tattoo. Yeah.
Wow.
So before Batman, before Sub-Zero, before all this other stuff, he was the Skeleton King.
Ah, yes, Banana Bear Jew on your screen, bringing the hard-hitting comedy.
Edward Twilight, hot topic.
And Twilight guy.
Oh my
Twilight
God.
man. It looks like
Ghost-
Robert Patterson.
Ghost Rider.
Anybody
so the whole
else
time
have?
he was with you?
There
Did
you
he, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sticky.
No, I was just gonna say, does anyone else have questions?
Oh yeah, I was. The whole time he was with you, was he just following you around everywhere like a lost
Like
puppy?
a puppy. Like a puppy.
That's awesome.
Bro, we were sitting, okay, me, my sister, and my sister's friend, the cat that I was ended up messing around with while he was there. We're sitting outside butting and bullshitting, and he kept coming to the freaking garage and being like, are you gonna come in and talk to me? Are you gonna come in and talk to me? And finally I turned around and was like, go the fuck in the house. I'll talk to you when I feel like it. And he like pouted, he shut the door and he went in the room. Well, then like an hour later I felt bad. And I was like, okay, whatever. Well, I went in the bathroom. I did a little bit more drugs. I went in the room. I hung out with him for a little bit. Had sex. It was fucking unimpressive. And then I came back out and hung out for the rest of the fucking night until he came out crying that I had ruined the whole weekend and he was angry. I was like, then leave, bro. And that's when he tried to call my bluff. I'm leaving. Bye.
Later.
Was there any change?
You just sat in the
missing
room
from
crying while you
your
were cut,
ashtray in
bro.
your
Are you
vehicle?
serious?
What was it, Sheriff? Speak up, man.
I said, was there any change missing from the vehicle in your ashtray?
No, he had like $1,600. I rolled him for $600.
Oh, beautiful.
Explain that, please, if you could.
That's a lot of Taco Bell.
I'm gonna
shut
run
up,
to the
you
bathroom.
bastard.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom, guys, real quick. But yeah, go ahead, keep going.
$600. That's almost bottomless Oreo cakesters, and that is just fucked up. Negative 43 TV, 8 minutes after the hour. You look at the bottom of your screen. Hi, Tyree. Truth hurts, doesn't it, suck cocker?
He
I'll be back.
left his pants in my room when he took a shower, and he left his wallet in there.
Nice.
And I just took $600.
He didn't notice?
I don't think he had the balls to say anything.
He didn't.
Now, you said that you messed around with another cat while he was there.
Yeah.
That means you cheated on him, technically?
Yeah. What do you think that sounds like?
Nobody cheats on me.
I just want you
He
to.
was
I want to
fucked
hear it
while he
come
was
from
in the
you in case
room
he can hear
Is there anywhere safe to take a drink in this video? I'm starting to think no.
this.
He was cooked while he was in the room crying.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's yes. Stop fucking other guys.
It's not cheating. It's like finding a better brand of cheese. It's like, okay.
Yeah, but I just want. I want Joey to know it. Is my point. That's why I wanted to. That's why I asked.
He's
in
been
case he
told this. He says it never happened.
And that was Spiro, my trash can. Rubbish bin, if you will.
Of course.
He says
Waste paper basket, whatever the heck you want to call him.
he never met me.
And yet, I guarantee if you talk to him today, he would take you back.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
One more last chance, bitch.
This your last chance. The king of last chances.
You might have to wear a camera belt though.
Oh
All
my
right,
god.
I'll buy a ticket to watch the show.
No, she did her time.
I
This
need
is
to
more
see
than enough.
everywhere.
Have you guys been listening? I had to see that disgusting pink dick, bro.
Tell everybody what was his stipulation.
Newsflash, Tyree has deleted his most recent video. People said, who cares? Negative 43 TVs.
Like for taking you back, that you would have to wear a camera for 48 hours and like record everywhere you went.
Yeah, he had to know where I was constantly. And I wasn't allowed to talk to my family. And I had to be where he was. And oh my God, it was just nuts.
Boy, she just described evil. I've never known anybody myself that was like that. I do understand that more people like that exist in the world than we would care to admit to. Yeah, got to know where you're at all the time. Got to know who you're with. You need to call me X amount of time. Controlling people are evil. Generally, controlling people are evil because the words control and the words manipulate are very closely related.
So it's Scientology, basically.
Well, it's straight up narcissist behavior where they try to. It's the same as a cult, yeah, where they try to remove you from everybody that you're close to and isolate you.
It's called weirdo behavior. That's what it's called.
And he picks on girls that are in a vulnerable situation so he can try and manipulate.
Remember the fucking runaway?
Yes.
That was like
Pizza girl.
You could smell him. Yeah, that was so gross.
Tell us for the people who don't know, the new people. Tell us about the runaway, please.
Oh, he had like a underage runaway.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's famously said that he has an inferiority complex the size of Mount Crumpet. Yeah, you nailed it, Crazy. You definitely did.
And was trying to make it like it was his girlfriend. And
I wish a psychiatry student or something would stumble in here one time, or maybe even a psychiatrist, a real one, and break this guy down from a professional standpoint. Fascination doesn't begin to describe what that show would be like.
You could see her in the back of the Uber. She had her nose like pitched closed because she could smell him.
Yeah, she had the window cracked and she was like trying to get fresh air. She was like pressed as far away from him in that car as she could get. It was so bad that she actually stopped running away and went back home.
Yeah. Sick stuff.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Driver?
I'm sure there's other stuff.
Do you think I'll be okay?
You what?
Oh, no, that I was just saying, Joey would be. Driver, she just sprayed me with a breeze. Do you think I'll be okay?
Oh my God.
Am I going to be all right?
The best Joey stories are the ones where he tells about like when he was growing up and the kids would pick on him at school because he says that the other kids would shove him into a locker and hose him down with Axe body spray.
Look, everybody, it's DZ1119. He's here now on negative 43 TV.
Ugh.
So you know he stank even then.
His chest is a non-stick skillet.
Disgusting.
His brain is a non-stick skillet. That's pretty damned good. I'm doing very, very well, DZ. I really am. And everybody else, too, right here is having a groovy time.
It's like he's wearing
How? When you come from money like that, how are you so dirty?
You know, that's
dirty
those
money.
People are, yeah, those people are usually the eccentric, just weirdest ones. You know, look at like you hear a lot of reports about like movie stars that you know these people are incredibly rich, but they have bad hygiene. You know what I mean?
Well, he probably, you know, he idolizes street life so much to the point where he probably thought, oh, taking a shower, that ain't gangsta. Using soap, that ain't gangsta.
You know what? I'll bet that has something to do with it. That's actually quite a point. Although being filthy does seem to have a connection to certain mental illnesses. I do agree with that assessment. That's got something to do with it. It does.
Oh, you know he didn't shower the whole time he went to
Oh,
jail.
example number one.
Oh, fuck no.
Oh my God. I just thought about that. That is so disgusting.
But I'm not gonna lie. When I went to jail for 2 weeks, I didn't shower either. But I know I take showers every day. But for that 2 weeks, I was like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Well, here's my jail shower story. I had to take one the minute I got to what they used to call the workhouse. I was doing 3 days for drunk driving. Well, I did my intake shower, and after that, yeah, that was kind of my strategy, was to say, you know what? Fuck all of this. I'm good. Well, on Sunday morning, in came this new prisoner, and that was really unusual for that particular facility. And there's no describing how badly this dude stunk. No describing it. So they put him in there with us, and the steam heaters were out of control. It was like 80 degrees, and this funky bastard's in there, and people are starting to talk shit, and it's just not a good situation. 7 o'clock that morning, here they come. All right, everybody up. Everybody's taking a shower right now. Let's go. Because of this guy. Well, anyhow, this one dude gets up, takes off all of his clothes right there, wraps a towel around himself, puts on his shower shoes, and as he's walking out the door, he says, if any of y'all have a homosexual persuasion, I'll be back there in the corner. Well, my enthusiasm for going to the shower definitely took a hit right there.
I just sat my ass planted in the corner until I got bailed out.
Look at Bam Majera. I mean, he's got money. He looks like he hasn't showered in 6 months.
Well, actually, he doesn't have.
I suddenly feel compelled to end the story with the shower was without incident for anybody.
Have money anymore, so.
All of those guys, they all look like they don't shower. The Jackass crew?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, I heard that Zac Efron doesn't have good hygiene. I hear he stinks. Like The Rock was even doing an interview, and they were talking to him about it, saying that he would never shower. Same with that Jennifer Hudson chick.
Well, actually, I went to jail twice. There was the initial arrest, and then there was the 3-day penalty. When I was taken in at County, which was downtown, that was a full delousing thing. They made us all strip down to our underwear, and they just sprayed us with this shit that smelled like Lysol and Decon. It was awful. Yes, it certainly was. Come on.
They're stinkies.
Disgusting.
I'm back.
Because they're all Freemasons.
Ew.
So I might have
You're back, Sticky. When was the last time you showered?
Today.
All right.
Thank God. Did you
I
use
showered
soap?
daily.
Okay, you're back in the
Yeah.
group. You're good.
I
Can you
use good
present the
soap.
soap to us?
We've all showered.
No,
today.
I don't have a webcam yet, but I'm gonna get
Lies,
one.
lies.
I
He
went
just doesn't wanna
outside
show it.
yesterday.
I have
pushed
Dr.
a-
Squatch soap.
I
It's
pushed
really
a busted
good.
bicycle up and down the street in the rain. Does that count?
Oh.
Raise your hand if you've been free from being Joey raped today. So
Have you what I wanted to ask if you could describe the smell of Joey, what would it?
Before we hear the description of the actual scent of Tyree Sneed, RTS says, Rich, you heard about Tyree's hot dog he was saving for later. No, I haven't heard about that. Is that a short? Is that in some stream? Where is that? I need to see that. I really, really do.
Rancid.
consist of?
damn.
Like like when you we've all like
No, that sounds like something Mrs. Baritone has to see. She's a big fan of all of this too.
done like basketball or whatever and you've been sweaty. Well, when you don't rinse it off right away.
Okay, we're going to go back a little bit because of my motor mouth, -43 TV.
I hear he stinks. Like The Rock was even doing an interview, and they were talking to him about it, saying that he would never shower. Same with that Jennifer Hudson chick.
Ugh,
Apparently, they're stinkies.
disgusting.
I'm back.
Because they're all Freemasons.
Ew.
So I
All
might
right,
have
you're back, Sticky. When was the last time you showered?
today.
All right.
Thank
showered-
God. Did you
I
use
showered
soap?
daily.
Okay, you're back in the
Yeah.
group. You're good.
I
Can you
use good
present the
soap.
soap to us?
We've all showered.
No,
today.
I don't have a webcam yet, but I'm gonna get
Lies,
one.
lies. He
I
just
went
doesn't wanna
outside
show it.
yesterday.
I have
pushed
Dr.
a-
Squatch soap.
I
It's
pushed
really
a busted
good.
bicycle up and down the street in the rain. Does that count?
Oh,
Raise your hand if you've been free from being Joey raped today. So,
Have you what I wanted to ask if you could describe the smell of Joey, what would it consist
rancid.
of?
damn.
Like you know, like when you we've all like done like basketball or whatever, and you've been sweaty. Well, when you don't rinse it off right away, and it makes that like musty smell.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, imagine that for a couple days.
Yeah, like a gym bag that's had sweaty.
Yes,
clothes in it.
like a rancid smell. Like something
Like a locker room
organic is now not good.
Kind of? Interesting.
The Schimmel shirt that you wear underneath your shoulder pads.
For God's
Playing
sakes, those
football,
white pants
and you
turned
put it in
yellow
your
on him.
locker every day for a month.
Did he
Did he
smell
have
like
his
piss?
2000 in jewelry with him when you saw him? Or was
Jesus
this?
Christ. I don't think he's ever had decent jewelry.
Well, of course not. But did he bring it with him when he saw you, or was that
Hell no.
after?
Hell no. I didn't see any of that.
He didn't have
So-
530 on his wrist?
It was probably
No, he only said he only got that after I bragged that I had got a $450 fucking Michael Kors bag.
Now remember the name Michael Kors. Hello, Red Screen. He's here just in time. We're watching Ashes Tells All About Batman Sneed, an exclusive interview, and this is coming to us from Sticky TT6. 2 links down in the description, one to subscribe and one directly to the video that we are reviewing right now.
that's where Michael Kors came from.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, remember I had showed my brand new shoes and some money
Yeah, if you covered it, yeah, the subject's been covered, yes.
and my bag. And he was like, "Oh, well, all that's fake. All that's fake." I go, "I can show the fucking receipt for Michael Kors right now. It's $450 plus tax." The fuck are you saying it's fake? It's prop money. It's this. It's that. It was crazy.
Everything's fake unless he owns it.
That's right.
Unless he has
He
it.
doesn't
in
even
him.
own his front teeth, for God's sakes.
Yeah, the Ford F-150 took care of that.
No, the street owns them. They picked them up.
Yeah. So, the street sweeper came across
Yes.
and picked his teeth up.
Oh my God.
I struck gold. Oh shit! It's just somebody's.
I got to read this one for the listeners. Bella says on the video, this video says, "Bro looks like he smells like smegma." There's a word I don't get to use every day. Smegma.
Front teeth. Bah. Built Ford tough. Man, this has been a great interview.
But they were probably so
wow.
black they just blended into the asphalt. They didn't even have front teeth.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that's a possibility for sure. Oh man. Wow, what an interesting story though, Ashes. I appreciate you for giving the story to us, you know. For all the new folks too, especially. They probably, I know personally I wondered about it, you know.
Well,
I've been
thank
following
you.
it.
Ash
while,
has
but-
joined
Well,
the
we're not
Sneedville
done
bunch.
yet, are we? Can we ask more questions?
I don't care.
Sneedville
That's up to
bunch.
her. I don't mind.
don't care.
Does anyone have any questions about her? I don't even want to call it a relationship. Her feeling bad for Joey and trying to help him out, and then having him go fucking nuts. I love the whole he got punched in the face like a bitch, jumped off, screamed, and ran. That's probably where he gets. I screamed on him. I was screaming on him. Like that's
And
probably
then
where
he ran the
gets
street.
That is actually a fair theory. I like it.
And he ran the street.
Yes.
So there, like, he tries to find some truth in the false narrative there. I guess you'd
Well,
say.
any good liar would do that, you know.
Here's another one on the in the video that we are watching. Blue Devil said back then, does Joey have any stamina, or is he a two-pump chump? Good Lord, I hope we get an answer to that. I don't know why.
Does he have any stamina? Blue Devil asks,
There we go.
Does he have stamina, or is he a two-pump chump?
He fucks like a child scooting in a chair, which isn't saying much. It wasn't memorable, I'll tell you that. And his dick is the weirdest looking thing ever.
Like a furled finger or what? Furled finger.
It looked like a fucking small pink wrinkled up squash.
Yeah, it looks like a meat Cheeto.
Yeah.
Meat Cheeto.
And it hooks to the left.
Yeah. I think Meat Cheeto is definitely going to become a part of the vocabulary of this show on Negative 43 TV. Yes, indeed. Meat Cheeto. It's just fun to say.
It's like his dick ran into a glass door.
Yeah.
Kind of like his nose.
Yeah. It's the same glass door that his nose ran.
Like a dog with a heart. That's weird.
Yeah. Meat Cheeto is brilliant. Say it with me, kids. 1, 2, 3. Meat Cheeto.
Oh, I'm gonna puke.
Blue Devil says it's like the creature from the movie Tremors.
It's probably worse.
That's an interesting description, though.
Tremors.
Yeah, you got to realize what it's attached to.
Oh my God! I used to have a cachet of all the dicks he used to send me. He'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna send you a dick pic. Oh, I'm gonna send." One time he sent a black man's dick.
I didn't say it was gonna be my dick.
I could not fucking believe it. I sent it to Frost.
All the dicks.
That is a black man's dick. I said, I know.
Oh wow.
That's my Tupac dick.
Oh my God.
52 deck of cards of dicks. Just fucking deal.
Oh my God.
I probably just 52 blocks and 52 dicks.
52 cocks.
Yes, indeed, DZ comes across with one I got to read for the listeners. Even when the tard makes up names for himself, it's feminine. Cyclosa got to be feminine, right? Well, I think maybe it does. I sure do. And Vladimir Putin says, "Let's go." How you doing?
That is nuts. Wow. Any other questions, folks?
Tons.
Fine.
Well, let's say it again.
God.
He has a disgusting dick and he fucks like he's scooting in a chair.
If you can think of anything else,
Scooting in a chair.
any other interesting stories, you know?
Okay, let me put this theory to the test. I'm sitting in a desk chair with wheels and everything. It's sitting on carpet, so it's going to make this a little bit difficult, but let me try this. Scoot the chair forward, Rich. Yeah, it's even more pathetic than you think.
Like
I
a
don't
dog
think,
wiping
I mean,
their
if someone
ass when
asked
they have
me
an itch.
something, I just can't think of anything off the top of my head, to be honest with you.
I got so many questions and I don't know where to begin.
Okay.
So give me a second.
Okay, well then let me say this. I'm doing good. Not on drugs anymore. I have a place. I have a 2019 Chevy Malibu. It's nice.
Ooh, nice.
I have a job. I have
big
stuff
ball.
going on in my life. I'm doing great.
And we here at Negative 43 TV and myself personally, we're so happy about that, Ashes. We really are. Again, your fight was tougher than mine. It just absolutely had to be. Negasonic, got to read it for the listeners again. He's been calling himself a queen and a cheerleader lately. Yes, DZ, it's absolutely true. I've heard him call himself a queen 2 or 3 times at least.
So
That
thank
is
you all.
great.
Blue Devil asked, was Joey's tooth chipped at that point?
No.
Nope, still had all his chompers. All right.
So
Yeah.
this was before the first tooth chip. I wonder
Yeah.
if he had it cracked or
This was before the Ethiopian.
yeah.
Now, I don't know if you noticed, you said you didn't pay a lot of attention, but he does this thing, if you notice, that we call nip checks, where he'll
Yeah.
look down like
He's
towards
always
his
done
chest.
that.
Did he do that in front of you? And what
He's
was it
always done that. But it
Okay,
used to be
so-
like that guy. Do you remember when he used to do the cough, the shoulder shrug, and then do it?
Yeah, where he'd flap his wings and then
Yeah,
check his
yeah.
hip. Yeah.
Flap his wings.
He would cough, shrug his shoulders, and then look.
Yeah, he
Boy, that's super dangerous. I'm glad that she got through that, but if you can go to a clinic and to get off of that shit, you probably ought to. Now, again, this advice is coming from no one who is. I've never used heroin.
It was the
he would kind of
weirdest
lean
thing.
back and straighten up his posture and lift his arms up and take a deep breath and then exhale and look down and check his nips.
Yeah,
Nah. Then he
Like-
did that in front of you at like Taco Bell?
he did it all the time. Like it's like a Tourette's tick.
Oh yeah, I noticed. Yeah, he's always doing the triple nip check. Like I said, man asked, did he drive good?
I've never been in a car with. I drive good.
Oh, he hasn't driven since he lived in
I
Cobb
am a
County.
damn good driver.
So
High
he
or
was not
sober.
driving.
And
No,
when
the,
you were in
remember-
Brownsville, did you meet his mom?
I didn't ever go to Brownsville, but I did talk to
thought
the
you
woman
did.
on the phone, and she was a fucking nut job. She Joey called her to get money for a bus ticket home, and she answered the phone, and she seemed like she was talking to someone.
The threat of fentanyl should be enough to keep anybody off of hard drugs. It is the one thing that it ruined life-ruining drugs, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I think it does.
And she was like, "Hold on, it's my son. Hold on, hold
Ruined
on."
life-ruining
And
drugs.
she said hello, and you know, he was talking to her, and she goes, "Shh, I'm on the phone with my son." And I go, "Oh my God, she's busy with someone." And he goes, "She's talking to no one."
Wow.
She was having like a full conversation. "I'm on the phone with my son. You gotta be quiet." Like really weird.
Yeah, I believe we have seen that.
That's like sad and terrifying at the same time because he does the same shit.
We have a winner. At least I wasn't muted for 11 minutes. Let me see here. No, it's the big cards used to pick up trash. Now I mentioned pen on it. Oh yeah, it's everywhere. And the winner is Negasonic, middle-aged dickhead. We have the first winner this afternoon on the mute game here on Negative 43 TV. Coming in second, just by a whisker, is our own, the real Tyree Sneed. Well, you know what I do. When this occurs, it's time for another smoke 'em if you got 'em. And the score is, yes, the score is Negasonic, middle-aged dickhead 1, me nothing.
Shit when he's streaming, you know?
Well, schizophrenia runs in people's families.
Yeah.
Now, did he offer you money ever to like come back, like try to buy you back when you guys first separated?
Well, that's when he sold his
Now
oil rights.
that could be. Let me check things here. Everything's old. So, yeah, that does not feel as solid as it should. Am I sounding any better? I am still going to go ahead and give a win because I was in fact muted. There's no doubt about that. Now let's hope the crackling and shit. That didn't sound like a mute. That sounded like something broke. I'm still going to give him the win, but thank you very much. Is everything still going okay? Can you hear me? Oh boy, let me see here. Can you hear me? My goodness, I have my doubts now. Okay, am I okay? Okay. All right, all right. If you're willing to surrender it, that's very sportsmanlike of Negasonic middle-aged dickhead. My circle of mouth, which you can see at the left of your screen, seems to be normal now. So hopefully that's good. Yes, indeed. Bong hits for all. Yeah, the smoke them if you got them. That still stands. Oh boy, does it still stand. Come on, Betsy, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he didn't be like, come back and I'll give
All
you this and that,
right.
please. I miss you. Like, how much did he bug you when you guys first?
Oh, he bugged me all the time. Like, ask
Oh, thank you so very much. Now I can stop being paranoid.
that guy. He made a live stream, literally telling me that if I came to Austin and stayed with him at whatever hotel, that he would buy me all the heroin I want. That he would
I'm going to rewind that because I really do need to welcome Nick Robinson to the show. What you are about to hear, and probably went back about a minute or so, is one of the most pathetic things you're ever going to hear. I promise. I mean, you're in Sneedville. Pitiful things that you hear are a daily thing, but this will top it.
Like, come back and I'll give you this and that, please. I miss you. Like, how much did he bug you when you guys first?
Oh, he bugged me all the time. Like, ask that guy. He made a lot of.
That is precisely what's happening on my end, Vlad. It really is.
A live stream, literally telling me that if I came to Austin and stayed with him at whatever hotel, that he would buy me all the heroin I want. That he would
Oh, Deezy, you've already been too generous to me, dude.
get me whatever I want. That I could fuck anybody I want. Just crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he also did that live stream where he was crying into the camera too.
Blue Devil just asked, did Joey code switch a lot in person?
So, yeah, you heard it there. Yeah, please come to me. I'll buy you all the heroin you want. You can fuck anybody. Just come home. I have never, thank you again, very sportsmanlike, ever heard anything like that in my life. Oh, God, please. I'll buy you drugs and you can hoe around. Just be here because I'm not going to let you do anything like that at all. I will control you 24/7. You will never leave the house, and I will put a shock collar on your ankle.
Yes. And it's really embarrassing too, because his mom is actually first generation American. She's Hispanic. So
okay.
for him to stand there and be like, "Oh, all these Mexicans are getting deported. Yay."
Yeah, but these things are getting, oh God, they're getting so expensive. I'm kind of just lucky to have what I have at this point.
Your grandmother was an illegal, sweetheart. What are you doing?
Yeah, he doesn't care about that.
But how disgusting do you have to be?
Exactly. No, I mean, yeah, but he doesn't give a fuck. He switches the narrative. Like if they suddenly came and said something good about a Mexican person that did, famous Mexican person that did something, then all of a sudden he's Mexican again. Or if they went out and said, oh, instead of deporting these people, we're going to give them each $1,000, and then he'd be a proud Mexican again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only when it.
He's only got the fucking complexion for the protection. That's all.
Yeah. When it benefits him.
Yeah.
He's a bit of everything when it benefits him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this is an amazing interview, and I do appreciate it.
Well, thank you for offering.
Yeah, we've had
Yeah, it's awesome.
I've been wanting to. I've brought that up. I think I brought that up to Negasonic like 6 months ago.
Yeah, I just need something that just does what I do already, just smoother and quicker.
It was a while ago. Saying, yeah, man, it'd be dope to get an interview with Ashes.
Well, first off, you did say that, but it wasn't 6
And
months
it may be time to clean the cache on my browser. It could be.
ago, you stoner. It was it was like 6 weeks ago.
Aw. Damn.
Well,
Damn.
hey,
I've been thinking about that though.
Isn't that incredible? I remember when the really high-end TVs like that were like anywhere from 5 to 10 grand. And now it's $269. Same thing happened with VCRs. When they first came out, they were $1,500, which was extraordinarily expensive for something like that at that time. And by the time they were done, they were down to $19.99.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it though for quite a while.
Yeah, you did bring it up before. And
I guess the message is never be in a rush to get new technology. Let the price come back to you.
you know, I had told Shamrock, I had said, or Frost, that they need to get her on for an interview, just a Q&A for some of the newer people.
Very true. And not only that, it gets under his skin too, you know. He's definitely gonna watch this and be fucking butt.
Yeah, and if the normal TVs are so cheap and frankly look that good, who needs the expensive television? At that point, it's just, ego. Like, hey, look at me. I have a Flex on Your Neighbors 3000.
He won't mention it. He might mention Ashes, but he won't mention nothing.
He always mentions me.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, that's what like we were saying. I bet
You're
you
one of
could
the
just
kitchen witch crew.
At the drop of a hat, you could be like, Joey, I want you back.
DZ says, sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it. Ask me this question.
DZ says, no, DZ said, to be fair, I can't tell the difference between 6 weeks and 6 months either.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's great.
Thank you, marijuana.
Go ahead. Nate.
Always.
Sorry.
Well, I'm high too, so I just forgot what we were talking about.
So I smoke them if you got them, I guess. What the hell? Let's all agree on that. And look at the bottom of your screen. Don't miss Interview with a Nimblefuck this Saturday at 3 p.m. on Negative 43 TV. The only thing I haven't decided on yet is, will it be a premiere on YouTube or will it be a live stream through StreamYard? We'll find out. Either way, it'll be 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon right here on Negative 43 TV, and that's Sneedville time, of course.
So,
what are we gonna be okay?
Yeah, I smoked some
Smoke 'em
weed.
if
You
you
think
got
I'll
'em,
be
guys.
okay?
That guy, are you gonna be okay?
I got walk by and blew smoke in my face. Am I gonna be okay, honey?
Damn.
Ashes, are you gonna be okay?
I'm always good.
So if we're done with the questions, I have one final question though. It might be a
I
good
still
one.
got some. I mean, unless Ashes wants to get off, or you want
No,
to get off.
I'm good. I just didn't know you guys really wanted to hear it because I thought everybody knew.
Well,
Fuck
No,
yeah,
there's
I
a lot
wanted
of
to
new
hear it.
people. There's a lot of new
we didn't know in this much wonderful, glorious 3D detail until now.
people to Sneedville that don't know the lore and
Yeah,
all
Yeah,
this
this
it's
is
stuff.
important.
Sneedville, the next generation.
yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
The next generation of Sneedians need to know.
Sneedville, the next generation. It's got a ring to it.
Well, I'm not an evil witch. That's my real picture. I'm not a heroin addict anymore.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys.
We're so proud of you.
Everything Joey says is a lie, bro. It's
Yeah.
sick. It's sick. Okay, so who wanted to ask something?
Ask your question, Sticky.
I was just curious because he seems super controlling, manipulative, possessive. He gets these aggressive rants where he seems like he could possibly be violent in person if he had a real woman with him, you know. And I was just curious if he had ever, got aggressive with you or gave you a vibe
Why, yes, I'm just fine. I'm just letting the story flow.
that he was going to hit you or hurt you?
I would
Or
Staying
that
out of
man
the
in
way.
half.
was he ever verbally abusive to you or
Never,
mentally
never,
abusive?
never. I would have broke that man in half.
Now, were
Okay.
you were before Jenny? Yes.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
I was before
Um,
Janice.
Okay.
Hmm.
Blue Devil says, what was this all before Seton Hospital stuff?
Seton Hospital supposedly happened before any of us were even around. He says he's been doing radio for 25 years. He's only 35.
Nick, that's a hell of a question. It really is.
Yeah.
No, he said that people have been messing with him for 40 years.
Oh, Jesus
And
Christ.
He's
I'm
not
thinking,
even 40 years old.
yeah, unless somebody's following his dad around, flicking him in the nuts, I don't see how they've been messing with him.
Because
He's
everything out of his mouth is a lie.
Yeah. Well, we know.
Yeah.
And
And
it's
whoever's
funny as shit.
Christina, props to you, bitch. Props to you.
Vladimir Putin working on a shower and listening to Negative 43 TV, which always helps your workday go just a little bit better. And sometimes that's all you need.
At the same time, can you imagine the amount of work that has to go into
That's
keeping
what I'm
this
saying. The
motherfucker on
ending
the
should have
reel?
been a little more climactic, but props to you, bitch.
It's
Well,
not
she got him
over
to go to
yet.
Minnesota.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not muted. I'm
So
not muted. I'm
that
here.
was a classic. Got him out there for a while to
Yeah,
freeze.
I'm going to be super paranoid about spontaneous mutes from here on out. Trust me, my eye is glued on the mute button.
But yeah, I'm kind of glad Mary Coons died.
Damn.
Because I couldn't keep that up. It was so hard saying nice stuff to him.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't even imagine how difficult that would be.
Speaking of now that that's out in the open, I don't want to bring up too much there. So that's out in the open, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. So
Mary's dead.
was he emailing you constantly, Negasonic? Just
he did a couple times, and I honestly forgot to check my emails. I don't have my alerts on for my emails, so
yeah.
I just randomly went and looked, and he's just like, maybe you can come on the show, and that should help with getting views. And I was like, well, I made up the excuse.
Call Mary for like 2 weeks.
I made the excuse.
Well, he's certainly been doing that the last day or two. Overall, I think he's been somewhat sporadic, but last few days, yeah.
Used to him that Mary wasn't too familiar with all the internet stuff, so she had to have her friend.
Yeah, that guy is named Ted Williams, and he was from Columbus, Ohio, which is where I'm from. And 10 years ago, let's say, he was at the Ohio State Fair shaking hands, trying to drum up business for some broadcastingschool.com sort of thing. And I looked at Ted Williams from about 50 feet away and I said, this is my chance. This is my chance right here. Very friendly guy. Walked right up to him. Hi, Ted, how you doing? Whoa, this guy's got some pipes on him. If you hear that from Ted Williams, your day is made if you're someone like me.
Come over and down the old street.
It was obvious he wasn't expecting anything like this at all.
Yards and do all this shit. Because I was trying to buy time because I had somebody that was going to go on stream for me as Mary, a chick.
Yeah.
But yeah, then some dumbass had to make a Mary Coon.
Okay, we'll get back to that in just a second. Blue Devil really landed one here. The dichotomy of the paradigm can only be transmuted catastrophically through incremental antics. Obviously, I just read that for the listeners, and that does to me sound like something that maybe Curly Howard would say. That's pretty damn good.
Coon's Cologne account and go in and talk about Shamrock and Frost and got me banned. And after
Sorry.
And Ted Williams is still doing very, very well, though. He was on WVKO when I was a kid in Columbus, Ohio. That was the soul music station, and it was on AM. He was part of that era in my hometown where AM was just barely holding on. And he was the afternoon drive guy, I think.
And he thought he was going to come out and move to California. I was going to have him stranded in the middle of nowhere out in San Francisco wearing a tank top and a fucking bat cape. But yeah, thanks. You know,
Who was it,
would've been
nigga?
great.
Who was it? I don't even know.
who was what?
The fucking troll account fucking
No, he gave that back in sportsmanship. I kind of appreciated it.
That copied Mary? I don't know.
Probably the same one that's Christina, just trying to protect their
Yeah.
troll.
Yep, most likely. Either way, fuck them.
Yeah, it's a sad thing. I'm sure that we all knew the plan, but when it was a private thing and I knew about it, I thought, oh my God, this is the best fucking plan ever. This is going to be great. I was so excited.
Well, the only thing is we would literally, though, have to chip in to get them.
I believe the main interview is more or less done here. We're going to let this go for a couple of more minutes, and I will see if he's done anything worth reviewing here. If not, we may go for more of a Sneediology approach and go back into time on Negative 43 TV. But meanwhile, while I kick some things around and do some backstage research, enjoy Negative 43 TV, always and often.
A fucking ticket.
Yeah.
And I wasn't too fond of doing, I mean, the ticket was going to be like $4 or 240 something or something like that. I think I posted it, and it would have been like a 49-hour bus ride. But
Jesus,
it would have gotten so much good. It would have been funny, but I just didn't want to.
See, I wouldn't mind chipping in if
Yeah.
the money went to
well,
Greyhound.
it takes
and not the
11
Hebrew
hours
River.
to get from Houston to fucking Arizona.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
if you
that was the thing, is Mary's dad was going to insist on what Mary was going to tell him is, yeah, we're going to my dad's friend who owns a security company is going to pay for your ticket, and you'll pay him back out of your check, but he'll only send it to the Greyhound. It'll be at the will call, because he's been burnt before by a person who worked for him for a couple of years. And he's very untrusting. So that'd be the only way. So if he wanted to come out here and earn $28 an hour and have a free place to stay and all that, because I mean, his mouth started watering when he read that shit.
fuck yeah.
So,
we're
I'm
pretty
sorry,
sure
Megan.
Christina has been several different people, right?
I was Christina for 48 hours.
Yeah.
You were Christina for like
I
was the
5
best
seconds
Chris-
as well.
Everybody says I
That
was
was
the best
awesome.
Christina. I was
When
the
you
best
were live, you're like,
That's
yeah,
because you're the best
hi.
at everything, bitch.
Yeah, I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a phenomenal
That was
job,
awesome.
because that
He
proved
did.
everything
When you
right
put your
there.
real voice on there and he still didn't know, that
Yeah.
told me everything. I was like,
Yeah.
Jesus God.
He's never spoken to
I
Christina,
didn't even
because you
try.
would
I
know.
didn't even try to change my voice.
You didn't put
Yeah,
any
I was
inflection
laughing
in
so
your
hard,
voice at
Shamrock.
all. It was
Yeah, but
perfect.
she got up there and it's like, hey, honey, how you doing? She's all, hey.
Hi.
Hey, how come you haven't talked to me?
Yeah.
before?
He's pretty out of touch with everything. So I'd like to thank Sticky TT6 for everything that we have seen up to this point. That was Ashes Tells Us All About Batman Sneed, an exclusive interview. And again, there are 2 links down in the description of this live stream. One is to Sticky TT6's website, YouTube page, so you can get subscribed. And the other one is a link to the video that we have just watched. So you'll want to do both of those things. Maybe not right this minute, of course, but you will want to do both of those things. So let me see what the hell I could get into here. Negative 43 TV. Let's present, share screen, all that. You know what I'm going to do here. So, oh man, it's 3:54 here in Sneedville. 54 minutes after the hour, 6 minutes until the top of the hour. So let me go over to True Alpha Dating Advice and see what we can get into here. True Alpha, like you haven't dating. That should have popped up by now. There it is. True Alpha Dating Advice. And yes, my typing actually is that slow, and it's that slow live. Negative 43 TV, Richbartone here, trying to find more stupidity for your Thursday afternoon. I'll click on live here and let me see what we can find here. All kinds of delusional shit to be certain. Let me click on oldest. Since I have been on a Sneediology kick as of late. And there is what we have. All right, clear already. No, not in. Don't want that. What the hell? The little unplanned things that keep you on your toes, even if you're seated in a chair. It does a pretty good job of that. All right. All right. This could be interesting. Powerless peons are my stepping stones. I am running everything. So let's go ahead and take a look at this from True Alpha Dating Advice. What's that one the other day where he was at the carnival begging Jenny for a corn dog? Yeah, God, my goodness, that truly is a classic. Yeah, we're having a pretty good party here, DZ. A pretty darned good party at that. And how much better advice could DZ give you than to tell you to smash that thumbs up for me, Richbartone, and us here at Negative 43 TV, so I cannot put it off any longer. I can put it off a little longer. Thank you so much, Crazy Horse, for your kind words. Always appreciated, man. You just don't know. And we're going to see something here a whole lot of people haven't seen now that I'm looking at it. Again, we're going to look at powerless peons are my stepping stones. I am running everything. It's a 56-minute, 30-second stream that has a grand total after 2 years of 19 views. So we have rare content here. That's hard to pull off anymore. So, of course, we'll have a long introduction to cut through, but that's why I have the slider of destiny. So go ahead. Click on that. Ooh, feel the anticipation build. Anticipation or gas, your choice. Negative 43 TV. Just don't rush, Betsy. Come on. Show me the X for the top chat replay because it will not matter in our show this afternoon. All right. Yeah, nobody gets more views than Little Pussy Boy 5. 19 in 2 years. That's two things. Maybe you should just quit because nobody gives a fuck. And two, splitting what audience you have into at least 3 parts it's never going to be smart. It wasn't smart here. It's just never going to be the way to go about shit. I know as well as you do, what you're seeing on your screen right now is not what you're here for. It's time to grab the slider of destiny. Let's go to the right. Oh, wait a second. And that is the picture that I need to do Oppie the Mushroom Cloud. If you haven't seen him, you wouldn't understand. Oppie is a talking mushroom cloud. Oppie has at least 8 mouths. It's a real trip, and I'm not joking. Very entertaining key punching here.
Hello, peasants. How are you?
So much better than you. And yeah, Oppie's funny. I love Oppie, but he never really uses this. Maybe I'll movie this thing up simply to do Oppie, but seriously, Oppie is a black and red mushroom cloud with at least 8 mouths. It's great.
We're sorry. they hurt your feelings, we're sorry. Sorry, peasants.
Lane. Ready to die.
All right.
Was born ready, motherfucker.
If this starts, I'm going to grab the slider. It's not a threat, it's a promise. So let's go forward here. We want nothing to do with any of this trash. This was a real problem with these streams of this particular era. He wasted a whole lot of time with dumb shit. Let's see if he's talking now. Nope, he's still not talking.
Man, running the circuit, running the music circuit.
Okay, let's go back a little bit. We don't want to miss any absolute insanity. It's what we're here for.
What's really going on is absolutely beautiful. I'm eating right now, and I'm in the middle of a lot of shit.
Absolutely beautiful eating? What the absolute fuck? Anyway, Connie's crusty charcuterie is here. We all know her better as C Ford. You're live right now.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Mind your business. But Terry Sneed is annihilating everything, man. Running the circuit, running the music circuit. Everything's on point. I got some new marketing outlets. Everything is really cool right now. Honestly. Hold up.
Yeah, I'll see if I can't work Oppie back into the show here somehow. One of his very entertaining hold-ups, and if you look very closely at his hand at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, dishpan hands at the time, 4 really cheap rings that are already showing a greenish overtone, which gives the entire picture a greenish overtone. There we go. Sometimes just talking out of your
I'm gonna
ass
ask one more
pays off.
time for you to quit typing over each other because you know I'm trying to block you. That's really gay, bro. It doesn't bother anyone. Nothing you say can bother me because, again, you don't bother me.
No, I don't think so. I've never even thought of any aspect of Oppie like that. Oppie was just an accident. That's all Oppie was an accident. And then I realized the whole 8 mouths thing's moving in perfect time with whatever he was saying, and I was just hooked.
You ain't got nothing you can tell me. I don't fuck with none of y'all. What's up?
Indeed.
I already know what you're gonna say. You're very predictable. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't apply.
Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't apply.
Yeah, you people have nothing to say to me. You come on here, you try to act like you're talking shit to me. You're not.
Who's acted like they're talking shit? Come on now. Denial is only going to get you so far. Look around you and tell me I'm wrong.
No, I'm confused. Is that the best you got? Damn.
And boom goes the chat. Let me see what I can do here.
I'll tell you what. What I got is kicking your ass every day. What I got is literally billions of dollars.
You know, I just thought, it just occurred to me, I think I can get rid of this movie. After this stream, it will, of course, show up that I can't monetize this, which is meaningless to me. Again, I'm not in AdSense, but it will give me the option to remove the song without removing anything else. Guess what's going to happen?
What I got is shit that you can never pay for and can't even imagine. You feel me? All right, Mr. Troll, go ahead and hop on camera if you want to get on here.
Blackface, that's just great. Al Jolson is Blade. Meh.
If you hesitate at all, I'm getting you off. Show your face, faggot, not your chin. Come on, homeboy. Come on, gay boy. All right, bye. Fuck out of here. Easy. Got no time for y'all game. Y'all ain't backing nobody down, bro. Y'all ain't doing shit. I'm backing you down. I destroyed you people. Me and Christina are very happy.
Here's another read for the listeners. This one comes to us from C4, who says, "My starfish, beautiful dog," talking about her picture or icon, whatever the hell you call those little pictures. Quote, "I like getting pegged. It feels really good." Little gay Joey, he actually said that, and he should hear that as often as possible.
Everything's great with us. We don't have any issues. It's not like these other people. So what's up? Are you trying to talk to me like you saying something? Oh, I'm getting a phone call.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Hey Melissa, how you doing? You what?
All right, please welcome everybody's favorite pain pill. It's Perk 15.
What? Here, hey, do you mind? I'm on my live show. Do you mind if I put you on speaker just so they can hear this? All right, just do me a favor.
Something's coming up. I need to grab the slider of destiny, but I don't want to miss anything. You know what I mean? Maybe I can just bullshit my way through this thing for the next minute or so.
All right, hold on.
Okay, hold on.
All right, go ahead, Melissa. I'm half Mexican. They did. They extradited me. Yeah, I mean they don't deport me. I'm too gringo for that. But I can't be deported. But yeah, they did extradite me. Yeah.
Oh, I hope her audio gets better. This could be absolutely golden, everybody.
It is what it is. But I mean, yeah, I'm hanging in there. I got burnt through my stomach and abdomen years ago, so I've been dealing with that this whole time, and that's the hard part. But hopefully it'll heal on its own. That's what I'm trying to do now. But I mean, it was hard in there, but I mean, I'm tough. It was all right. I had to scream on a couple of dudes. I didn't find anybody. Oh my God. Yeah. But yeah, so y'all know this was my ex co-worker, not my ex co-worker, and she has seen me fuck some people up. Have you? You have, right? You've caught me a little bit. You haven't seen the real action. You've seen the you've seen the light work. I used to do the heavy work at other places at that time. Oh yeah. Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm hanging in there. I'm right now. I'm just eating. I'm getting some breakfast in me. But yeah, like the other stuff, I'll talk to you about privately. The psycho, the 50-year-old psycho that we like to talk about on here on my show. She came all the way from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Okay. She came all the way from Green Bay, Wisconsin to down there next to Mexico, right?
You know what? I'm really, really tired of watching Wesley Snipes, while at the same time, the audio is at least intriguing. And it has potential. I don't know what we're going to hear going forward, but it's got a lot of potential. What you're seeing on your screen, however, is just horrible. So let me try to change the overlay and see if I can block it. Come on, baby. Yeah, well, yeah, it's better than nothing, isn't it? It's better than nothing at all. So we're going to keep that up until something that's worth a damn happens on. I just realized the potential of this entire thing, but I'll need to upload some things, but this could get very good to me. And if it gets good to me, it's going to get good to you. Negative 43 GB. We can go on now.
And just so that she could basically like try to sabotage me and like set me up again. Is that not some crazy stalker psycho shit?
Oh, the mind simulator is it fucking brilliant.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, she really did that. Like she really like it's insane. I have a paper in my wallet where she admitted and signed it that she had me pay $800 in fines because I had to fight back and literally like threaten the group that she's with that's like terrorizing me and threatening my life, and I have all the tangible threats, so I threatened them.
Jenny was never, I repeat, never a resident of Sneedville.
And like at that time I had to pay $800 in fines. Yeah, and she signed it admitting that she was responsible for it and that it was all bullshit and she was wrong. But she can't like give me my money back or go, you know what I mean? Like nothing, like it's all bullshit and games, nothing that's actually gonna help me. And then she's like, I held you down while you were in jail. She sent me like a couple of bucks for commissary. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? You ain't hold anybody down. I needed you to bail me out. I worked too hard. Don't I work my ass off?
Yeah, I got a couple of shout outs too. That was extra fun. It would have been great even without that though. It was you got a feeling that it's probably a more accurate depiction of what actually goes on in Tyree Sneed's mind than you would think.
You do, actually, you do. Here, say it louder for them so they can hear. Say it louder for them so they can hear you one time. You do, yeah. You work a lot. You work way too much. See, I work too much and I work my ass off. Thank you, Melissa. Sure. But yeah, I don't know. Without being too descriptive, like I told you, I mean, what have you been up to or what? Nothing. Just working. Cool.
Don't be too descriptive.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to go into like names and specifics like I told you, but the whole situation was just basically like, I'm sure you heard some bullshit, but they're going to twist the story and whatever, you know what I mean? But I just wasn't taking their shit, basically. I kind of remember a little bit, but not too much. I don't remember too much of it. Well, you know who is like has a power trip all the time and pale face vampire, and I put her in her place. Yeah, I put her in her place basically, and so I put her in her place and cussed her out basically because she was sitting there just telling me like really dumb shit for no reason and trying to yell at me. And when I get disrespected like that intentionally, I just don't put up with it. So some other shit, you know, transpired, nothing too serious, but just like all their actions were just really disrespectful. So I just didn't take any of it and turned up on everybody like usual. But that was about it. But other than that,
yeah, it appears that Tyree is talking to some woman that he used to work with that is just fucking with his head because it's an enjoyable thing to do. Passes the time, don't you know? Mimi Loves is here. Please say hello. And how are you? You're my dear friend as well. Negative 43 TV. It's 12 minutes after the hour. Nope. 13 minutes after the hour.
I mean, I know that if they could, they're trying to blackball me, you know, but they can't. Oh man, I didn't even know that. I don't think that's
blackballed. What?
Right. Well, I remember you telling me even that like she was kind of nuts, like she was like a lot to deal with, like you know what I mean, like too on your ass and like just bitching and adamant about shit for no reason. Yeah. And then what was crazier is that she would like say good shit about me. Like she literally said like Ty does all the work. Do you remember that? I think you were right there.
No, she doesn't remember that, but she's going to say that she does.
Yeah, she said one time she's like Ty does all the work and everybody else don't do shit. You know, as far as like my group, you know what I'm talking about. So that shit was crazy that like she did that. Nobody there anymore, by the way, that everyone's different. Yeah. I believe it very much so. For the most part, it's all different people. Yeah, I figured that. That's kind of what's happening everywhere. Is that they're just because that's what happens. It all blows up in their face because they keep doing weird, sneaky shit behind closed doors and abusing people and treating them like shit. And I'm just not gonna.
Yeah, and I believe the tagline actually was "Where we work out in the park in jeans." Yeah, God Body Fitness, where we work out in the park in jeans. Can't really see that being a workable concept, and it didn't
be used, you know, but yeah, it eventually all comes out.
Gee, I wonder if he has a channel by that name. Let me find out now why.
And they kind of get their comeuppance and their reckoning, yeah. But for those of you who don't know, this is Melissa. Say hi, Melissa.
Hi.
Melissa is an exotic dancer of sorts. She's a stripper. No, I'm just kidding. She's not a stripper. Say it again. But Melissa is a very attractive Latina chick, and I'm going to ask you this in front of them. Have I ever overtly hit on you?
No, actually, no, thank God. Thank you for not.
Say that.
Have I ever overtly hit on you? No was the answer, because of course it was.
Louder for him.
No, have not. I'm very thankful for not.
See, Tyrese Sneed has class. Right, exactly. And she has a stalker. And that. What happened?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that stalker he's a little disturbing. He buys her food and snacks and shit and follows her around like fucking Jason and shit. All he needs is a little Jason mask.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. How long has he been in love with you?
For about 15 years.
15 years. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't imagine chasing a chick for 15 years. God damn, he must be in love with you. Jesus fucking Christ. 15 fucking years, that's a long time.
Well, you still bring up women that unfortunately had sex with you, what, 15 years ago? Still bring up Ashes. You still got it for Ashes too. You don't let anything go. Why are you even talking about this? Come on.
He just feels, what does that know? Like, that I owe him. You know, but I don't.
No, you don't. You don't owe anybody, especially just because of time and knowing them. Fuck no.
He's not allowed to come in anymore. See what crazy.
Okay. What did he do or what?
He was just like saying some crazy shit.
I believe it. It doesn't surprise me. Yeah, that's why I was telling you be careful, because that's kind of my concern. Yeah, because he's a little. Yeah, you gotta put a stop to it now, because it will lead into that and something.
I almost stopped working because I was afraid that he was gonna come to something to me. But I was like, I don't know. So I told everyone there to not come in. So just put the best.
Well, just in case they're curious, I mean, I held you down while I was there, right?
It's been 3 long years.
Yeah, you did.
And I don't take shit from anybody, right? You heard me? I said I don't take shit from anybody, right?
No.
Yeah. But yeah, no, there was a dude in there, bro, like real shit, and he kind of talked like you. I don't know how to explain it, like just the way that you speak.
I mean, it's just so amazing to me still that he just doesn't get a message. As some of you may not know, we have a lot of new people here. Christina started off as a 50-year-old black woman with a 23-year-old daughter that had just had a miscarriage. At that point, went away for about a month, and when Christina returned, Christina was a 33-year-old white chick that just looked just like a gangbang porno star. And he fell for it. He didn't question the sudden age change. He didn't notice the sudden race change. He never even asked if it was somebody else. It was the same person, and he went along with it. I guess all that to say that he is dumber than one might suspect, ladies and gentlemen. It's Touchy.
Yeah, not like anything having to do with culture. I mean, like this guy just like he literally, it was tripping me the fuck out, bro. Because I would even like sit on his bunk and we'd play cards. And he was a Mexican guy, and he was in there for like blowing people's legs off. Like he was a straight. He was. They locked me up with murderers at one point. I was in a pod with all killers and shit.
Sitting there playing cards with that dude, no doubt, holding hands and exchanging winks.
That's not made up. And I went to 2 different counties and 4 different jails. So literally, like, I did the whole thing. I went from Travis County to Del Valley to Correspondence all the way, which is in Cameron County and Brownsville. And I went to...
All right, Sneedvillians, please welcome Silicone. And you know, this is my happy place, too.
I was in one pod, which was like 65-man pod. And I had to scream on some fools in there, but I didn't want to actually hit anyone because then I'd catch more charges and get stuck in the system, you know, and I got a lot of shit I got to do out here. And then I handled it all right.
For a minute, little programming note before we go forward. Tonight, we're having the other 2 steaks that came in that 4-pack. Oh, my goodness. I can barely contain myself. So at some point, we will go hostless, if you will, for about 20 minutes or so, just like we did a couple of days ago, yesterday, whenever it was.
Basically, and then I manipulated my way out of that pod, and they got put on lockdown, so they got their karma. And then I went to an alpha pod, it was called. The first one was called Lima, then I went to Alpha. Alpha was with all the killers. And then Alpha, I didn't have any problems except for one dude that was from Cameron.
No, it just means it's pod A. If you will, it means it's pod 1. It has nothing to do with Alpha as a, oh, we're going to put all of the alpha males in this particular pod. God damn you, dummy.
Cameron, Texas, which is where I sold a property for $100K in the past.
Stupidly.
Really weird that he was from Cameron, because nobody ever is. Yeah, Cameron's like a town nobody's from, and he was from Cameron, and he just literally was trying to fuck up my situation where I couldn't get out. So then I manipulated my way out of that pod, and then...
You know, I don't know off the top of my head, but I think it's a question worth asking Mrs. Baritone. I'll be right back.
And I got put in solitary confinement, which was like a hole, and it was like Alcatraz. All I saw was yellow bars in front of me. But yeah, it was very hard. It was depressing. Yeah, the 45-day stretch was like fucking being in like.
I'm not glad you went through that, but it's cool. It's not cool. It's like a weird experience you have to go through, and like be able to tell people about it. You know?
Yeah, it's a story. Yeah.
4 steaks for $32. And they're just the most beautiful New York strips that you've ever seen in your life. Of these 2 or anything like the first 2 that we had a couple of nights ago. New York strips are kind of known for having a lot of fat, maybe even gristle, a lot of waste on them. Not these. There's hardly any fat on them at all, let alone anything else. They were just so good. Yeah, Sam's Club, 4 of them for $32. And yeah, all things considered, the price is just jaw-dropping good.
Some stripes, yeah.
I mean, these are thick steaks.
But, yeah, I don't know. It taught me a lot, so I'm trying to...
But yeah, about $30, yeah. But in the nowadays sense, we were pleased with them because they're huge. They're huge, and they're about an inch thick. I mean, they're quality steaks. They really are.
Positive manner with that, but
as far as eggs go, I just buy egg beaters anyway, and those are totally out. Those are way higher than they ought to be. Bird flu sucks now.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I've just always been the same way. Like, I'm cool with everybody and I'm down to earth, but when I start getting disrespected, like, I mean, I'm real as fuck. That's just how it is. So they're going to have to understand.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's like marbling kind of fat, I love that. Who doesn't? But I'm just the kind of guy that always cuts the fat off the side of the steak because I just don't like it.
And that and deal with it, you know, because I'm not going to stop being me.
That doesn't mean that I would be adverse to say Kobe beef or anything. Nah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's good to hear from you. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah.
Now, I will say, like, my dad would totally agree with you. There would be nothing left of whatever cut of steak you were talking about. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that fat boy.
You too. I'll talk to you about the other stuff, like privately when I'm not on here, and we can figure all that out.
Oh, no kidding. My love for prime rib knows no bounds. I know why, probably too raw. I always liked it like a banquet prime rib, where it was like anywhere from medium to well, actually. I actually love that shit.
All right. All right, hit me up. Bye.
Yeah, I like my prime rib medium, and a lot of people just look at you funny. Yeah, well, it's got fat too, nonetheless. Oh, God.
All right.
Next time I feel like spending 75 dinners on dollars, $75 on a dinner, maybe I'll do that.
So see, Tyree Sneed does make friends with chicks. Yep.
A5 Wagyu, I don't know how you could be disappointed.
And most of you would probably be very attracted to her. She's a good-looking chick, but I just don't take it there with her.
Yeah, you take those strips and fry them maybe 12 seconds aside, and then you're getting into like medium well. They just cook up really quickly.
Never have. I really, honestly, between you and I don't know. I always thought that she liked me at one point, but I just never paid attention. I'm just not like that, and I'm professional about shit. But she's really cool. Like, I mean, we're genuinely friends on a level. Like, she's a cool ass chick.
26 minutes after the hour, wherever you are in the world, and we've arrived at the point in our program where almost nobody's paying any attention to Tyree Sneed, and this aspect of the show kills him too. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Meanwhile, we're over here talking about steaks and Wagyu.
So, like I said,
and pork chops. Can't forget the pork chops.
Yeah.
I do too, Silicon.
Let's see what Christina is saying. She's emailing.
Yeah, that was pretty classic. I don't think it was up there with any. Well, Mary Livingstone one time on the Jack Benny program had a line to say that, boy, there's a gas leak, and she came out and said, boy, does the gas reek, or grass reek. There it was. It happens. Yeah, you can't overcook pork.
I need to charge this fucking phone.
Big O.L. Pappy joins us, and he's going to drive home and listen to us on his radio. Ooh, I love it so.
Anyway, there you go. There's some real shit for you, because that's all we do is talk about real shit. Nope. We don't give no attention to powerless losers, right? Nobody can bank off me. They can't control my content. It's a good feeling, man. It's a good feeling.
Yeah, if it's a steak, I'm ordering it medium. Boy.
Feeling to win.
Now's the boring part. Oh, let me pull this thing up just a little bit. He can't keep his mouth shut too long. Or can he? Yes, he can, actually. I should have known better than to even have said that, but we'll go for it. Oh, Lordy B. Kelchu Bordner is here. It's going extremely well, except for right now. He's decided not to talk, and he's making it hard on me. We're watching and listening to Powerless Peons Are My Stepping Stones. I am running everything. It's from 2 years ago, and up to now, it's had only 19 views. So this is rare material.
These people don't understand how much I got moving. They don't get how busy I am. I'll always be above you people. That's all you've proven. That's obvious. People are so weird, man. I make no sense. Weird. Listen.
Yeah, the groundbreaking numbers, really, it is extraordinary, isn't it? The lesson here is do not divide your tiny audience into at least 3 sections at any one time, or things like this will happen. You will put things out and nobody will watch them. It's guaranteed to happen. And if he talked to that girl more than once, we may be in a very fertile area of true alpha dating advice, which is the Tyree Sneed channel we're at right now, Negative 43 TV. Oh, Joey likes his meat well done, you know, to where it's like really rock hard.
Anyway, sorry, I don't do fake people, bro. I do real people, like Christina. But yeah, Melissa's cool as fuck. Friend of mine. She's gonna be helping me with some shit too. These people don't even understand I got different avenues moving. I'm getting to another level, bro. I'm great, thank you.
Yes, boredom is what you're here for. Well, actually, it's not. Hang on a second here. I'll take care of this, Bob. Golly. Let's grab that.
Let me tell you what my baby said.
Well, why don't you do that?
He said, comment to what you said. No one controls you emotionally or reaction-wise or in any way whatsoever. That's a delusion. We don't entertain delusion. Reality only for us. Right. We're just normal, real people. I don't care what you people do and say on here. Why are you acting like you're speaking to me on a fake account?
And always watch Jim Cornette every single day.
That means you're insane. We have a link.
And if you didn't know, he just released a brand new Guess the Program. Not a sponsor.
Very confusing, though. But stupid people do stupid things. Give me 1 second.
No, we're about 2 years ago. So it's old news, but as I said a couple minutes ago, it's only been seen 19 times until right now. So it's rare material. Of course, there's nothing rare about sitting here in absolute silence, taking the moment to catch up on my comments. Well, there he goes. You learn how to talk after a while.
Hold on.
Oh, shit. Here, hold on. Well, he's going to make me do it. I really don't want to do it because I'm going to have to pull it to the right, which brings us closer to the end of the show. Sometimes it goes that way. I just don't want to sit here in the audio dark, if you will. We're sliding to the right, looking for the circle of mouth. It's fine. Let's do it. Moving. Well, there it is. Is it? Well, not really, I guess.
Yeah, this shit is so good.
Oh, God, yeah, it's about time.
I love sour cream.
Damn, that must have been a development after he went back to Kyrgyzstan or wherever he is. When he was here, no, I would have thought that to have been completely beneath him.
It is my favorite.
Come on, Rich, get caught up here.
Anyway.
Yes, please.
5:30 on my wrist. I don't care. Wearing my rings. I sold a ring for $50 the other day. Because all my rings are gold.
He said sold, but he meant pawned.
Real gold. You got diamonds in them. Every Sneed's hustling. I told Christina I'm making moves. She said, "You're always making moves." Thank you, honey.
Yeah, that would be a development that I personally would have to be led to evidence about. I just didn't know. And if so, it's a recent development.
Well, you know, like I said, man, sometimes you just get people who are hurt, so they're operating from a place of hurt. So hurt people, and that's all that bullshit online is about. I have nothing to do with it. I have no association. I'm just doing me, living my life, and I'm free and I'm happy. And they mad because they can't affect me no more. They never did. You know what I mean? They're just powerless.
Well, that is true, Deezy, and it's also pretty much true that is what they have done with everything else.
So just point and laugh. Because they're mad. So all they do when they speak, they project. You can't have a conversation with somebody who's a baby, a grown baby projecting. That's funny.
Keep going, keep going. Of course not.
That's exactly why I don't try to have conversations with them.
And I'm also starting to understand why this thing only had 19 views, negative 43 TV.
It would be a waste of time. You feel me? Anyway, everything's moving, man. Nothing has stopped. I'm doing everything. I just don't involve you people in anything I'm doing. That's really why you're upset. You know, people want to fuck with me, and people don't understand. Like fake people, I don't fuck with.
No, they absolutely don't. They're making more than a fair bit of money off of that. That's for absolute certain. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, here he is doing it again, going completely silent while I'm assuming that he had people watching him, but more than likely, this is from that period of time where he had wow, that's super piercing when you're not expecting it. This, I believe, to be during the period of time where he was streaming live on 3 different channels, splitting his audience into 3 like an idiot. Yeah, 2 years. Actually, the date's at the bottom of your screen.
But still doing the running back training. Just doing everything, man. Like I said, it's just a really good feeling. Enjoying my freedom. My freedom is very important to me. I'm not afraid to.
You're not talking about Tyree, are you?
Talk about what's important to me. I'm not you losers. Like, that's the thing. I'm not at the mercy of anyone. That's why they're mad.
Oh boy, sometimes it's just like he says, let me see how far I can push what little bit of audience.
Holy shit. That is some good Coca-Cola.
Oh, okay, all right, I got you. I'm sorry. I'm doing 3 things at once. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it.
Like I said, I mean, I have a lot to hate on, man. You know, there's always going to be haters. I never have problems with women. I have a loyal, amazing.
I would imagine Charlie Zelenoff was getting his ass worn out every day in school. Every day.
Girl that's very interested in me and in love with me. And she's just beautiful. I don't need to make a comparison for anybody because I don't care about other people. That's the thing. People want to live vicariously for me, but I don't try to live vicariously for others. Christina is just unto herself. She's in a whole nother league, just like I am. And Christina is drop dead gorgeous. And like I said, I'm looking to make her Catwoman in my film.
Oh man, I don't know if that's true. I missed it. That had to be precious gold.
It is what it is, man. You know. So like I said, all you other people, you make no sense because I mean I don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense. What, you get jealous? I mean that's obvious. I mean jealousy is what ruins your life, is it not? I'll see how I'm destroying it again with this word. Words.
Meth and trans hookers. For some people, that is truly, truly extreme. For other people, it's just Tuesday evening.
Churchy people. I mean, jealousy is what ruins your life, is it not? That deep pathological envy narcissist. I mean, you had your chance, bro.
Please welcome Lindsay to the show. How have you been?
Hey, if that's that right bitch want to click the link. I'm not doing no talking to account. We click links over here.
Yeah. They could make money. They could make money. They're popular enough in local circles. Yeah, they'd probably get a couple thousand people to pay $20 to see it.
Gladly drag that fatty McFat pants publicly on here. I have nothing to do with that weird fucking fake real estate agent. Anyway, continuing on. I just think the shit is so funny, bro. Because these people have nothing for me. And that's why they're angry. When it's like, we're not even in competition. So I'm not in a competition.
That's who I'd take. You'd know my money be on Charlie.
The thing I compete with is myself. Like I said, Christina put in the league into her own.
I'll be back in just a second. When I come back, I'll call him, smoke him if you got him. The really fun part about this is I'll be gone less than a minute, and I'm going to mute my microphone. Who knows what kind of hijinks that could lead up to? What sort of antics are going to happen because I'm getting ready to mute my mic. Oh my goodness, sick as hell for a week. 105 fever. Oh, Jesus God. I'm not even going to say anything about my personal luck, Lindsay, but I'm glad you're better. I really, really am. We're almost through this whole winter thing. Man, God, and by the way, I can't wait for it to end. I simply can't. I'm going to go see what time dinner is, and I'll be right back again. I'm going to mute the mic. -43 TV. Enjoy.
You know what I mean? Nope, I got you. And Christina can't be compared to anyone. Christina can't compete because she doesn't have to compete with anyone. I mean, is that the next thing? We're going to act like there's a competition. Where's the competition? I would love to know. I mean, I'm wearing 530 on my wrist. Nobody else is. I got jewelry with real diamonds. Nobody else does. I got a whole record label. I'm at a corporate level. Nobody else does. So I don't get it. Billions in equity. Fucking have everything, bro. Mansion. Car lot. Brains. Looks. Everything. And y'all don't have it. So how does that feel? Huh? It's obvious who's jealous. All you people are jealous. We have a lot to be jealous of. I mean, Tyree Sneed got the hottest girl on the planet now. You know what I mean? So all these jealous people, they're just going to make themselves look worse. I mean, it is what it is, man. You got only yourself to blame, like all you people. I mean, you're the one who's fake. You're the one who wants to be fake. You're the one who wants to brag about doing weirdo shit, right? You want to live a double life, right? That makes no sense, and then try to give value to the valueless and the worthless trash, and not give value to the guy who's got all the value. You want to break a human being down. I mean, you have yourself to blame. Maybe change your actions. Maybe you would have been all right, but you didn't. I mean, it's not how it works. I mean, if those are your actions in the first place, nobody's going to deal with you. That's why no one wants to be with you when you're alone. That's the truth. Nobody wants you in their life. Nobody wants that piece of shit in their life. Christina is beautiful. I mean, there's a lot of dudes that want Christina. Unfortunately, none of those dudes are me, and that's why I'm so confident about it, because I know that she's mine. I know I'm going to get her. I'm not stupid, man. We belong together. First of all, it's a divine union. It's read in the tarot readings. These people.
No. Actually, it is in fact mute. DZ1119 is our first legitimate winner here. Let me go back and make sure. Yeah. That I fucked that one up really quickly, didn't I? So, what was that I was saying about a smoke 'em if you got 'em? What the heck? Let's go ahead and do that. Your winner is DZ1119.
Trying to stop a divine union, which is between Christina and I, and they can't stop it. It's true love. So Like I said, I mean, you're not going to be able to.
You're not going to be able to what? Come on.
You're not going to be able to stop shit, so you're going to have to just.
I mean, I just muted myself, and now you're going to start your shit. Come on, Sneed.
Not that simple. Give me a minute.
Oh, God, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Negative 43 TV, 49 minutes after the hour. It's just 11 minutes until the top of the hour. Wherever you are, I'm going to have to grab the slider of destiny, which is going to move us closer to the end of our show. Damn it. Let's see. You see Logie as the first mute, do you? Well, let me go back here. Let's see. I see here. DZ said, did Rich go to eat a steak, or is this a mute? So that might not be so much a declaration as a question. So, yeah, on further examination, the win's going to go to Lodi Berra. So if you think I'm muted, don't ask a question, just say it. And the odds are you're going to be correct. So right now, Lodi Berra has a big win. Yes, he certainly does on Negative 43 TV's mute game. And yes, I have in fact done that. Go already. Oh, okay, that's right. That's right. He muted himself. Yeah, okay, this is going along very, very well, right? Okay, grab the slider. Nope. There goes the mouth, I think.
Need to do, and I'm winning. That's it. You can talk your ass off. Winning doesn't even involve talking. You talk too much. No, you're really that irrelevant. I don't think about you. I don't deal with none of you people. That's why it's so easy for me to just not care. You said turn it off. There was nothing there to turn off. You're completely retarded. I don't date retards. Sorry. You know what I mean? No offense to the mentally ill. You know, I'm just sorry.
Oh, now I feel bad, DZ. Logie gonna have it.
You're too damn tender not for me. You do.
Whatevers.
You're like that other retard that I pointed out the other day. I mean, it is what it is, man. I don't want anything to do with retards. You know? But Christina is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, shines. I mean, she's just got so much life and love in her.
Okay, all right. DZ may well have made the point that's going to re-swing this thing into his favor. After all, I am all about being fair. And I believe he has made what they call a salient point. Wishy-washy though I may be, I'm going to go ahead and switch that back to DZ, because that has happened, that he has asked it as a question more than once. So yes, that is absolutely fair. Yeah, it goes to DZ.
I want somebody who has a
Here I am feeling guilty about who won a game on YouTube.
heart and
Yeah.
love and wants a future and lives in reality, and I want everything that she has to offer, and it's just that.
Yeah, I wish I did. That is just something that the good Lord above decided that old Richbartone just was going to have no ability to do.
Like I said,
anyway, the compelling argument prevails. DZ did win that round.
Never a comparison when you're dealing with people who really shine and have worth. That's why there's nothing.
No. I mean, you made the perfect point, and Logie's down with it. I'm glad that people get so excited over this game.
There too. There's nobody who can.
There's almost a passion developing toward it.
With Christina, I mean, that's just obvious in any aspect. That's obvious as shit. So, like I said, I mean,
what drama?
I was happy, man. I ain't really got that much to say on it. actually, because when you're truly content and satisfied,
I know. I know.
You got to remember, I'm not online typing all day shit that don't make any coherence.
I am a guy that really is not comfortable sitting in judgment of virtually anything at all. So, yeah, it gets a little awkward for me, if I'm being honest.
I'm not calling it trolling while I'm projecting delusion and mental illness. You people are. I could never, ever imagine being in that position. I would never stoop to that level. I would never.
What is muted for 100, Alex? No, I'm sorry. The answer was Richbartone. Richbartone.
Would be that piece of shit that you are. So, like I said, I'm in the winning position any way you figure it. You don't see me trying to have conversations with myself, but on somebody else's show.
Speaking of
you don't see
football flagrantly cheating, I understand that there are several different boycotts of the forthcoming Super Bowl happening, and one of them involves a certain sector of fans that are completely convinced that the entire thing is rigged. Absolutely convinced that the entire thing is rigged. And this kind of thought emerges when you decide you're going to jump on that gambler dick. And there's not a sport in this country that hasn't.
Me trying to ignore people's words. You know what I mean? The people who really matter and people who are in their right mind, I'll hear them out and they can have their opinion on whatever they like and they can discuss it. But people would be.
I would love that. I could always use the content. Shamrock's right. Hit that like button, please, please.
I'm so butthurt and sensitive, they don't want to debate no more, and that's fine. I can see why. I mean, none of you have the IQ level to hang in the first place. So it is what it is. But again, you got to understand, I'm not looking for anything out of this network. You know what I mean? I found what I found because it's what I deserve. Christina, I'm not in your boat. Feel me? So when y'all be leaving your little comments like
Shamrock, thank you so much for the super chat. So that's so nice.
Right now, you do understand I'm just hitting a button, right? It's all business. There's no emotion involved.
I need to leave that up a little longer. Thank you so much.
Just hitting a 3-prong button, and I don't see any of it. But keep trying. Try harder. You know what I mean? People really want my attention, man. I mean, you can see I have a lot of suitors, but I want Christina. That's just the reality. So,
oh no!
If you're mad now,
no kidding. Yeah, I mean they're going to start having. I know there were a couple of minor leaguers. I think that were banned for life for gambling. It's like you're totally. You at this point you're being hypocritical. You're sucking that gambling dick. Where's the problem? And speaking of sucking gambling dick, you know who is now eligible for the Baseball Hall of Fame? Pete Rose. He's eligible, and it's obvious. Do you know why? He's eligible because his ban was a lifetime ban. Pete Rose's lifetime is over. It was not a ban for all of eternity. So in my opinion, if you want to vote for Pete Rose for the Hall of Fame, you can go ahead and do it, and there should be no deterrence to it. After all, gambling's all good with them now. Let's put Pete in the Hall of Fame. He's dead now. The lifetime suspension is over. He served his time.
Don't worry. I got a lot coming for you. Yep. You're going to get really, really angry. They're already mad. They're already angry as shit. You're going to be enraged when I get done with y'all. You have no idea what I'm bringing. Y'all don't understand. I've got everything going. Everything. I have everything on point, everything running like solid food, bro. On a whole nother level, though, this time. I'm talking like astronomical level. Like the whole world is going to witness the truth finally. The whole world is going to see me shining my light.
Yeah, it is harder because the pool is smaller. Yes, you're correct.
It's fucking awesome. And that's what they didn't want. They didn't want the world to see the truth about me. They didn't want the world to see me in my life.
Yeah, I was in the gym today. listening to some Tyree. I think I just randomly tapped on something, and the baseball delusion was coming out very, very nicely. I can tell you right now that Tyree Sneed had no talent at baseball at all. You know how I can tell you he has no guts whatsoever? You wouldn't think so, but after you pass a certain level, it takes a little bit of nerve to play baseball for no other reason than at least 3 times a game when you're in high school, you're going to be facing a pitcher that is going to be throwing hard enough to hurt you. 80 miles an hour, it may not sound like too much, but when it meets the base of your skull, it can cause real problems. It takes guts to step into that batter's box and hit a baseball. No guts at all.
You know what I mean? See, I come on here to have real, coherent, normal, in your right mind conversation.
No.
That's all I come here for. Nobody can bother me or harass me.
No,
That's why they're so upset.
he never got past the fear of the ball, and I can honestly say I was born without it. I was never afraid of a baseball, ever.
Because they know they can't mess with me.
The fact that it took me years to figure out hitting for what little bit of time I did had nothing to do with fear.
You know what I mean? Like I said, bro.
The ones I always enjoyed were the curveballs that when they came out of the head, it looked like they were going to wind up about a foot behind your head and then break across the plate. Batters who know what they're doing destroy those pitches. I didn't. Well, you can come to your own conclusions.
I don't understand it. I don't get it, and I don't want to get it. I don't get people who intentionally.
They probably did. You put the IQ power, the IQ numbers of that entire fucking cast together, you might get to 100. Wasn't a fan then, not a fan now. It was just so fucking stupid. It's like, you really think this is funny? Really? This is witty?
Try to be annoying. I don't get that at all. I don't understand how those people could act surprised when shit be happening to them because...
No, it didn't help me in any way at all, but I was born able to do 2 things: catch a baseball and hit a driver in golf. I was born with the ability to hit a driver. It was every other club.
It be happening because of what you're doing. You see, like, they be typing all day, but I don't feel anything. I don't feel the shots. Like, I'm not feeling anything from anything.
Yeah.
Just typing. So I don't get it.
This is a read one for the listeners, if ever I did see. This one's from Blue Devil. Joey got past his fear of balls. He loves them now.
But, like I said, hurt people try to hurt people. You know what I mean? They're in their feelings. I told you a long time ago, the first time I said it, I said, they're trying to have a sensitivity contest, and I'm not sensitive. And that's truly what all this is about.
Yeah, the curveball is the pitch that separates the good from the bad, or the good from the mediocre, or whatnot. It's very difficult to hit. And like I said, I'm not afraid of baseballs. I'd be bailing out on that shit all the time. To say that you're not afraid of a ball doesn't mean that you want to get hit by one, because that would be insane. To want to get hit, that would just be absolutely.
I'll talk to you later, man.
You'll talk to us all later, man, and I believe that is in fact it. And if it is it, and that's all that I have for you on this Thursday evening here on Negative 43 TV. Thank you so much for spending at least a little bit of your day here with us here on Negative 43 TV. Programming notes before you go. This week is all about Saturday, this coming Saturday at 3 p.m. Sneedville time. It's going to be time for Interview with the Nimblebuck, which stars Tyree Sneed and Jamie Rose. You're really, really, really not going to want to miss that. It took me about 3 weeks to make, which is very quick for this sort of a project. We have an hour and 24 minutes of some truly unbelievable stuff, and it's all waiting for you Saturday at 3 p.m. Thank you so much for being here. The party was great, but as usual, The party has got to end, so it is time. Yes, indeed, it is time to bring up the house lights and go home. I'm Richbartone, and until the next time, I'll talk to you.
Slipped the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter's silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, where never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face of God.